Oh, hello there. Welcome to my village. Soon it will be Christmas, and you might be wondering what gifts will I receive? Well, my elves have been observing you very carefully to see if you have been naughty or nice. Here is where I keep all my records around the world to look at all of you. And now let's see. Debbie. Ah, here it is. I can see lately you have been making a lot of efforts to be good. And you have made the nice list. You will get all that you would like. Let me look here elsewhere. Bill. Oh, Bill. Bill? Well, let's go on to the next person. Well, I'm afraid it's not wonderful news, though, for you, Bill. See, you have made the naughty list, yes. But don't worry, because there is always time to turn things around, Bill. Always time. Always time. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. You guys ready for some handicapping today? I'm ready. Ready to go. Scotty McKeever here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. And yeah, it's taken me about a week to grow this. I didn't expect it to be so gray, so white, but it's a white Christmas. And we've got some handicapping to do. Santa has some winning gifts for you today, Mike. Yes, we shall win a lot of money because we've been very, very hot the last 3 weeks. And that's because you all have been on the nice list, except for Bill. Except for Bill. But there is time to turn your fortunes around, Bill. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right. Gulfstream Park race number 1. Let's get to it. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Ken. All right. That's it. The beard it's got to go. It's got to go. Hold on. Let's try to get this over the head. And there I am. Hello, everybody. Whew, that is itchy. Man, stocking stuffers for everybody. You guys ready to handicap today? I've got my tea somewhere. Hold on one moment. All right. Good luck, everybody. How's everybody doing today? You guys ready to go? We have been on fire, in fuego. Have we not been in fuego? We have been so hot last 3 weeks. Yeah, so we're going to do, let's get right to Gulfstream Park 10. Why would we go to 10, Bill? Good evening, Greg, from wet, cold South Africa. Well, welcome to you. It's a little bit cloudy here in Florida, but good. Fuego. We have been. Gary in the house. Hi, Gary. Ken, Colin, Nathan. What's up, Jim? Vito in the house. Rodney in the house. Deb Martin. Jeff. Coach Jeff. God, who else is here? Jared. Christy. Anthony. Jared. Lexi. Mike. The gifts, yes, Jonathan, we're going to do plenty of gifts today. The gifts are going to be winning. Sport of Kings race of the day is Gulfstream Park race number 2, Bill says. All right, we're going to get to a pick 5, though. Okay, we're going to get serious now. You guys ready to go? Let's get hot. We've got, of course, the main focus of today's Christmas special is going to be Gulfstream Park and Laurel Park, and a big Merry Christmas to the Stronach Group for allowing us to show you guys the live racing. Okay, couldn't do it without them. Want to thank them. I really appreciate their, I don't know, I love for the sport, but giving to give back, and that's what they're doing. Believe me, there's not many others that will allow it. So Hopefully that's going to change. And but right now they've been champions for EquinEdge and for our community. So big thank you to them. And let's do a pick 5. Let's get going here. $80. All right. So for those of you that are new as well, hey, John, Angela in the house, Gilly, thank you very much. Okay. So the first thing I do now is sort the pace number. That's the first thing that I do. But I want to look to see at this race number 2 to see if I think it's a single. So it's 43%, 1-2 on the EquinEdge morning line, and a 76 pace. My God, that is a huge, huge advantage. Yeah, thank you, Stronach Group. Hello to you as well. Singling the 5. We'll look at a vertical. I have no idea. That's really interesting, Jim, too. When that happens, I'm telling you, maybe that's a horse we've got to watch out for. Are you talking about in this race? Well, we'll do a vertical. We'll do a horizontal first. The 5 in the try and super. Really? I would watch out for that. What's up, Matt? Wow. Not thanks to me. Thanks to you. You did it. Singling the 5. So we have an algorithm. One of the algorithms that's in the ticket generator is looking for horses most likely to be second, and another one most likely to be third. So when you see that, I would just take it very seriously. I would take it very seriously. Okay. So, but in this race, I've got a note here on the 6 horse, much faster than shows, had a troubled trip behind horses on the rail, and I believe this horse just got claimed. Yep, trainer Michael Stidham takes over. So let's see here. Well, we know one thing we do know is nobody's going with this 2. I mean, they're just not. But this horse had an easy lead last time here. I'm curious. We can look here at the staging site and let's look at this 2 horse and see what kind of an advantage it had. It was only 16% to win. It has 64 GSR. It has a 64 GSR. Oh, look at this. A 52 SOR group. This is a 40. Huge drop in class, first of all. And then let's take a look at the, I mean, you always do have to worry that the horse is sound. You do have to worry that the horse is sound. So let's see here. This horse did have a pace advantage here as well. Look at this, 82 to 48. But this is an easier group. This is an easier group, no doubt about it. So, all right. You know, I would just, unless this horse is no good, I would say we have to single the 2. Now, if a lot of people are going to single this horse, so if you were able to beat this horse, then you're crushing. But you don't want to just try to beat a horse just to beat it. This horse has a huge pace advantage here, the 3 horse too, so I don't think you can leave the 3 horse out. So I would probably use those 4 horses. And singling the 7 here, which is awfully dangerous. I don't know that I could do that. And then this one is spreading. And this is a wide open race, to be fair. This horse came over and now is going to move up in class here. Not likely to do that. So we'll get rid of the 1. EquinEdge morning line at 3-1, but the system's not even using it. I will say this about this 3 horse. It's got an 84 pace, and it's coming out of a similar race, going the same distance. It could be tough on the lead. But a lot of times these horses, they don't put back-to-back. Well, this horse, look at back-to-back here, back-to-back here. So this horse is in good form right now. Couldn't get the lead 2 back against an 80 SOR group. Look at that. That's how good the SOR is. Look. 78 group and an 80 group. And look at the horse lost those two races, 68, 66, and 71. And I think this horse could do it. So I would think that the 3 horse is going to be tough on the lead. 3 is going to be very, very tough. 3 wins and 6 tries as well. What's up, Coach? Good hit yesterday. Saw your hit on Twitter. Congratulations. I just don't think I could single this. I think I'd rather single this 3 horse than I would this 7 horse. So I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna make a change here. .76 pace on this one. And see, the win percentages in here are pretty like formful, right? There's nothing that really stands out. I think this first leg, the system is using. Look at this. You're right. Look at this. It's liking this 5. What's up, Patrick? All right. Let's see how much time we have. All right, so we've got about a minute before this race. And, you know, I'm struggling, as you can tell, with this right now, because I don't necessarily, I cannot believe the 5 horses, but the system really likes the 5. Second time starter, look at this, second time starter going from 7% to 22%. But the problem for me is the GSR is dropping from 67 to 54. These types of horses win, but hey, Chrissy, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The 6 horse in a race like this, look at the top win percentage is 22%. That's the 5. And then this 10 horse, the first time starter, not getting any love, is the top EquinEdge pick. That's a first time starter. This 4 horse seems to be a need the lead type, and so is the 6. So who gets first run on them would probably be the 8 horse. And the 8's being used. Could probably, so eliminate the 2 pace horses. Let's do that first. And then we have a first-time starter here from Mark Cassie and Tyler. You can't ignore that horse, so we'll go here like that. Got to use the top EquinEdge pick. Then we'll get rid of that horse. And we got to use the 2, of course. It's 3 to 5 right now. Is that a first-time starter? Yeah. That's first-time starters getting a lot of love right now. You don't see that kind of love unless the horse is live. You're not going to see that. Like, there is no reason. The morning line of this horse was 5 to 2. EquinEdge is 3 to 1. You're not going to see that. So there's a possibility that this 2 horse, who's also the EquinEdge second pick, is probably a runner. West Point Thoroughbreds, bred by Stone Street Thoroughbreds. Todd Pletcher. I have a feeling this guy can run. Maybe you take a risk and you single this horse. I'm going to add those, lock it in, and see. It's going to make this ticket way bigger. So, I mean, this isn't the worst ticket in the world if you can afford $200. Yeah. What's up, Eric? You know, I'm kind of thinking in that last race, I'm really liking this 3. I have a feeling this horse can be tough gate to wire. I'm going to throw out this 11. And we can make this ticket a little bit smaller.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time.
I'm going to add this horse.
For race number 1, first of 11 here today in South Florida.
So they're going into the gate.
Of number 2, Bourbon Ready. Louise Saya is riding for West Point Thoroughbreds and trainer Todd Pletcher.
This guy's getting no action, so we'll throw him out. This 10's getting 0 action at 16-1. We'll throw that horse out. So look, that's what I can come down to without forcing it too much. What's up, Alan? Yep, we're going to show the race.
Early pick 5 pool is going past 400.
2's at 3 to 5 right now. So I'm going to recommend to use the 2, 8, and 9 here in the pick 5. And that 5 horse, though, is getting a lot of play. You might want to do like something like this: 2, 8, 9 with 2, 8, 9 with 5, something like that trifecta.
Of CN Thoroughbreds with Swift Dancer. It's a pickup ride for Lionel Reyes. Now Mogaloo getting ready. Victor Barboza Jr. has Misael Jaramillo riding.
Something like that. You could do an exacta as well, 2, 8, 9 with 5.
Street Time will be next.
And
Jinxed and Icing.
You could do a small superfecta, also put in the 5 in the 4 spot. And maybe because the system seems to like the 5 a bit, it's a long shot. If it comes in second, third, or fourth, you still do really well. So let's see what happens here. This is the opener from Gulfstream Park. Good luck, everybody.
Feature race of the afternoon is the Grade 2 Fort Lauderdale. It goes as race number 10 on the 11 race extravaganza. 5 stakes races in total today. Picked a good day to join us here in South Florida as we await Straight Time.
I'm doing very good. How could you not? Because it's incredible. We got great horse racing today. It's Friday. I'm leaving for Spain with my girlfriend on Tuesday. Jared likes the 4 to win. All right, let's see how hot Jared's going to be today.
Time as we await him.
We've got 2, 8, 9 with possibly the 5 horse running good.
To 4 to 5 is Bourbon Ready as Castellano steps off a Straight Time. He does step forward, so Javier will reunite inside the gate.
Two, 8, 9, and it kind of like the 5 is a long shot.
All set. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for Mogaloo and Swift Dancer. They're the first 2 out from Jet Wings, who's away in 3rd, driving through at the rail and Straight Time into a joint 4th with an outside running Jinxed as off heels and shuffling back there went Jet Wings. Icing is now moving in from the top shelf. This big favorite, Bourbon Ready, he's last of the 9 at even money as they chase the speed of Swift Dancer. Swift Dancer and Lionel Reyes to the far turn on top. Mogaloo now moving into 2nd.
Wow, I hadn't heard that, Matt.
3rd. On the far outside, and Icing is into 4th. Back to 5th goes Straight Time, then Carnivore. 3 back to just above, then Jet Wings. Bourbon Ready has just not picked up his feet. They're at the top of the stretch now. The favorite has been defeated with the second choice, Mogaloo, now taking a narrow lead. Trying to fight with him.
Come on, 5, get 3rd. Get up for 3rd.
1/8 of a mile to go. Mogaloo clear.
5 ran good, but it's going to be 8, 9. Oh, come on, 9, get up.
Jinxed on the outside.
8, 9.
Mogaloo held sway to win it. Mogaloo under Jaramillo beats Jinxed to neck, then Swift Dancer and Icing.
5 didn't run bad. That's a good way to start, though. I mean, if you covered those 3 horses too, you could have had the exacta box as well. Probably would have been a good bet. 8, 9 is 7 to 2 over 9 to 1. Beat the even money favorite. That horse was just bet hard and did not run at all. Good start, though. You got the try, Tony? Nice. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, it was good. That's a good start. All right, let's get out to Tampa Bay race number 1. Okay, so you know what the asterisk means, right? This is a new algorithm. I actually am going to take my computer. I might do a show from Spain, actually, Colin. That's a possibility for sure. 8-9 exacta, 59-40. I'm sick I didn't play that. Wow. So the asterisk is a new algorithm we have that is predicting that for a horse to win the race, it would need to be on or very near the lead. That's what that means. So when you look at a 5% horse in the one, I know it's the EquinEdge long shot, but it's 5%. And it's got an asterisk. And really nothing else going for it. It does have, well, that's not entirely true. It has a good GSR. When you see a horse like it breaks its maiden at a lower level and gets up and wins. So, but it doesn't mean that the horse is going to be able to rate in this particular race. So it's just another algorithm that's saying that maybe this horse isn't a horse to look on the win end. Does that make sense? Hey, Marv, how are you? Yeah, Europe's not looking so good, I know. So, you know, the one could be in the money. I'm just talking about winning. So that's what that asterisk means. And so for me, if I'm playing a pick 5 at Tampa, I'm not putting that horse, I'm not using that horse on the win end. Okay, does that make sense? Since we don't show the races, I'm just pulling up my Tampa Bay so I can watch it with you guys. Look at, you have the 4 horse. I mean, is this horse really 3-1 right now? Am I missing something? Look at this horse. 7-2 on the morning line, the odds maker. 2-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. 51%. The reason you're getting 7-2 right now is because the 3 horse is taking so much play and has 0 speed. And this maiden breaker here, first time out, is getting no love. That's all it is. But we know that this horse is by far the fastest horse in the race. The 3 is going to be closing best, most likely, for sure. But you could get a price right now. I mean, I would think, here's the way I would do it. I mean, first of all, at 7-2, the 4's you got to bet it to win. And then you could cover your bet by doing a 3-4 exacta, something like that. And then you can just figure out who's going to be third. It could be the 1. It is the EquinEdge long shot. Yeah, what was that trifecta payout over at Gulfstream Park? Well, it was a 40 SOR compared to a 58. That's true. That's true. No doubt about it. But it is the EquinEdge second pick, and it is 51%. So, right? So those are things to consider. 4-1 right now. I mean, and the 3 is going to be pretty far back. I got to bet the 4. I got to bet the win for sure. I'll do an exacta. For 3. For sure. That speed is killer. I mean, this horse is going to have an easy lead. And the horse that's the second fastest horse is only 2%. And then the 1 horse, the jockey's looking at this horse going, I don't have to have the lead. Look at, I rated last time out. So the 4 is going to have an easy lead. And to be fair to the 4, we don't know how good this horse is. Yeah, they might have snuck one in there. And that horse pulled away while dueling from the inside post. It's not going to duel this time out. So they're at the gate. And so a trifecta. I agree, Patrick. I don't know. This is just a bad field. 6 is 2-1. You know, we talk about these second-time starters. They're tough. I don't like that the 6-horse tactical range was 31% breaking its maiden, and now the system says it's 8%, whereas the 4-horse was 31% as well in breaking its maiden, but now it's a 51% horse. So I would think that the 4-horse would be a horse to really lean on here. And the best closer in the race is going to be the 3. So let's see what happens. They're almost loaded. One more to load on the outside. Come on, 4, gate to wire. Volbeat.
Tactical range to the outside. Goes in. They're in the gate. And the race is on. Volbeat in the center shows good early speed. Down toward the inside, here comes the Hammer. Away in good order. And those 2 quickest here through the opening furlong. Is just in behind them. Lane's Knight was out in 3rd. Tactical range up from the outside is 4th, about 3.5 off the duo up front. Gold Special came away 5th, about 4.5 or 5 adrift. Then we get back to Fall Campaign, who is the trailer. As they have 5 furlongs left to go in their journey. Here comes the Hammer, pressed by Volbeat on the outside. Those 2 sneak away by 2 lengths now. Gold Special, who's advanced a couple of spots up the inside to put a nose into 3rd. Lane's Knight right to that one's outside at tactical range 3 deep. As they got an opening quarter at 22 and 4. Here comes the Hammer, Volbeat.
2's already being asked, and the 4's not been asked at all.
Gold Special continues in 3rd, 2.5 lengths off the leaders up front. Tactical range up from the outside, starts to move around Lane's Knight. And
6 and 5 aren't coming. 1's not coming. This is between the 4 and the 3.
Here comes the Hammer. It's Volbeat to put a nose in front. Here comes the Hammer second. Gold Special starts to swing into action up on the outside as Volbeat, the new leader at the quarter pole. It's Volbeat to the top of the stretch, but on the outside, Gold Special ranges up, and here's Gold Special alongside of Volbeat. These 2 a length and a half ahead of here comes the Hammer down toward the inside. Tactical range tries to get going from 4th.
No, 3's got the measure.
Gold Special and Sammy Camacho started to sneak away. Volbeat back at 2nd. Down to the inside, here comes the Hammer. Tactical range might get up to 3rd. Nobody gets to Gold Special in the opener. Wins
so that class drop really was big. Well, no, the class hike on the 4, excuse me, was a little bit too much to overcome. Comes in 3-4. I know, Tony. All right, let's see. What do we got? Aqueduct race number 1. You guys want to go out there? Thank you, Kent. I mean, that seemed pretty easy. I'm playing aggressive. That's the way I've been kind of playing lately. Just going for it and I'm cutting a line in the sand going. I'm 4-3 cold, but if you box it, it's not sexy. I don't know what it's going to pay, but we'll see. All right. So Aqueduct. So I know I focus on these pace numbers a lot now, but I also, with my corner of my eye, I'm also looking at the GSR, just so you know. I'm looking at it. So you can see there's a clear advantage between the 7 and the 6 here on the GSR. I mean, you could just do a first-time starter. This is a third-time starter. And the GSR jumps from 65 to 73. Now, live odds right now are 10-1. Now, remember, I also told you that the overlays only win 20% of the time. Underlays win 80%. So you could do something like this. If you look at here from the 6, the chances of the 6 winning based on an overlay like that at 10-1 is not very likely. 1 horse is close, 6-1, 8-1. 2 horse, 10-1 to 18-1. It's a second-time starter, though. So, but in generally speaking, not with these lightly raced horses, but generally speaking, you can look at the just here and to go, okay, I'm going to focus on these 3 horses because they're the only ones in the race that are an underlay. I don't know that that's going to apply here because second-time starters can really, and first-time starters obviously can really hurt you. All right. So, but you can look at a situation like this 4 horse, who's the top EquinEdge pick. It was 18%. It ran pretty good as the favorite. Then they added blinkers, and it went down to 13% and going 7 furlongs. And the horse was not really bet. Got a third place finish against 12 horses. That wasn't a bad effort. I'm wondering if they're keeping the blinkers on. They are. No, blinkers off. See that right here? Blinkers off. Okay. So Matt Doyle gets blinkers off. The horse has natural speed. It probably earned its finish here. Now it's going from 7 furlongs, 6 furlongs to a mile. That should be no problem. So drops in GSR 5 points, not a big deal, right? And you have the favorite here who's got no speed at all. It looks like, well, that's not entirely, it's a first-time starter, so we don't know for sure. If there's I'm not going to say inaccuracy, but we're not as accurate predicting first-time starters as we are other horses in our pace number. So just keep that in mind. But they've been good. They've been decent. But, this horse here, this 4 horse should run a good race. This horse, Sol Pharaoh, American Pharaoh, and they put this horse in the turf for the first time out. But these horses normally do better than that. Look at the dirt, 73, so 10 points higher on the dirt. So, and it's a second-time starter, and it's an EquinEdge long shot. I don't think you can ignore this one horse. This is actually a really wide open race. Second-time starter here who broke 10th. Goes from 3% to 17%. You're an attorney, Colin? Man, oh man. A race like this, I just don't, this is heavy betting, but it's Chad Brown, Jose Ortiz. You're going 8 furlongs. Going from 72 G. So this is more of a turf horse, it looks like to me. So they might have not found the conditions, but well, no, it looks like it's pretty even either way. I mean, this horse might have some talent. This horse with 10 other horses last time now gets only 6 other horses, dueled, and in the stretch is only 2.5 lengths back. The GSR goes up. This horse is going to do better on dirt. I don't think it's the worst. Like in a tournament, man, I hate to tell you to take a horse, but this is not a bad horse to take. Thank you, Mr. M. Thank you, John. Is it wet over at Aqueduct? What's the weather? Mist. It's drizzling right now. Yeah. It doesn't look that bad. Here's the thing: if the front runner or the pace algorithm is correct, this horse doesn't have a ton of speed. Not that it needs it going 8 furlongs, but Eric Cancel gets off of the 2 horse to ride the 1. For me, probably would be, good morning, Steve. For me, this is a hard race. So I'm not going to push you on anybody, but I would say that the 1 looks very good on the track. So let's look at them and see if we can get an advantage last minute. You're in on, yeah, I mean, are they going to send this 4? You know, I will say this. Whenever I am not sure what to do, I default to playing the top EquinEdge pick, honestly. If I want to actually. Oh. I think I'm going to rely on the 4-horse to get the lead and go gate to wire. But I'm rooting for the 1 or 4. There goes your favorite. Tough to bet a first-time starter at 4 to 5. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Pretty even line. Early voting's got speed towards the outside here. Smart Storm from in between horses with Matt Doyle, and at the rail it's Sulfero. They really lined up. My Brother Cam is also in the early mix. It's going to be My Brother Cam and early voting on the far outside post there, 1-2 as they come out of the chute. Then comes Sulfero, who's tracking in the 3rd position, was right up with these leaders. Drop it back a touch.
I don't think the 4-horse looks very comfortable coming from behind. You guys see the way it's running? It doesn't look comfortable. I think this is the type of horse that maybe needs to be on the lead.
Sulfero ready to apply pressure and takes the lead. It's Sulfero now with the head in front of My Brother Cam in a 3-wide early voting. Matt Doyle is watching that action there as 2 lengths back in the 4th spot. Iconic Adventures moved forward, is taken 5th. Under a drive is Smart Storm. The trailer is Main Event. 47.19 for that half-mile time. They work into this far turn in the opener. Sulfero.
Oh, he's actually coming. Come on, 1. Hold up. Stay up.
Early voting is taking the lead.
Looks like the 7's the real deal. He's just sitting still on that horse.
Also running on his Iconic Adventure. Then comes Main Event.
Yeah, no. This horse was meant.
My Brother Cam. Quarter mile left to go. Early voting has the lead, and early voting is up by 2.5. Matt Doyle is in pursuit of the center of the racetrack with Iconic Adventure, who's also rallying on with Main Event. 8 to go. It's still early voting. Matt Doyle is getting closer.
Oh, 7's kind of struggling a little bit.
Doyle to the outside, gonna make it close.
He's going to hang on, though.
Fending off Matt Doyle, who's wandering around just a touch. It's going to be early voting in the opener.
7-4.
Gets it. Matt Doyle, Iconic Adventure, and Main Event in 1 minute 38.4. 1 second.
All right, 7-4. Laurel Park, race number 1. All right. They just snuck up on us. I like the 4 and 7. I like the 4 and 7 in what looks to be a tough race, but I'm going to bet that too. I think the 4's got a big shot as well.
Set to load for the first race. Pick 5. A lot of class, a little sass.
7's dropping big in class. I wasn't really big on the 8. And the 8's really kind of dead on the board. This 3-horse I thought could be 3rd. Right? But I think the race between the 4 and the 7, and the 4 could get the lead here. But 7's class drop could be too much for them to overcome. Oh, no internet issues.
Party Monster. Middle Island, 8 to 5. Daily potted in. 2X, Sea Pines, and Legs Like Shack.
Hey, Jay, happy holidays to you as well. Just want to see the 4 get the lead. The 4 is good enough to win this race. But I'd like to see it clear.
Ready for the first.
7's been acting up the entire time. We don't like that. That just messes with the jockey every time when that happens. When a horse does that, because the jockey wants to protect himself. See, and he breaks last.
And they're up.
And the 4 broke last as the second last.
Quinza Melapanini B and Sea Pines all in the early firing line, and Daily Planet is right there too in between horses. A close fourth, and Legs Like Shack on the outside. Deep out is Legs Like Shack moving fifth within 3 lengths of the early pace. A lot of class. Lil Sass is next. Step back to Party Monster. Here's the favorite, Middle Island, out of the clear, about a half dozen lengths from the front, and Sapphire Beauty trailing. Opening quarter went at 24.59. Sea Pines is the one to catch. Sea Pines takes them along with a lead about a length and a half. The outside, Legs Like Shack is second, and coincidental the inside. Melapanini B drops back a little bit, and then on the outside, Middle Island trying to get underway. Here comes Middle Island, moving up fourth and moving up quickly on the outside. Just about to take that third spot. Middle Island all the way up to third into the far turn. 49.25 was the half mile. Round the turn they roll, and it's Sea Pines in front.
The jockey messed up on the 4,
Legs Like
for
Shack
sure.
in second, Middle Island. Daily Planet is in fourth on the outside, and Quinza continues to drop back a little bit. Sapphire Beauty, then Melapanini B and Party Monster, and a lot of class. Lil Sass trailing the field. They make the turn for home, a quarter of a mile left to go. Sea Pines going strong. Sea Pines by 3 lengths. Daily Planet on the outside's running a big one. Daily Planet second and charging hard at Sea Pines. 6 furlongs, a minute 15.31. Sea Pines in front by 3 lengths. Daily Planet clearly second now, still giving all. Sea Pines.
It's going to be 8, 6, 7. Yeah, just they let the 8 get in front and set a slow pace. And
closing a bit on the outside late. It's going to be Sea Pines. From
You know-
Daily Planet to win 3/4 of a length.
you have to realize that the race, the pace makes the race, right? So this horse looked really good there, and you see it go gate to wire, but that's why the metrics are so very important. But you could see this horse next time out and not run a lick, and it's just really important just to see that. And the jockeys, right? Like the jockey on the 4, like maybe he didn't know that he should be sending this horse. Probably didn't. He needs EquinEdge. He broke 9th last time on, and he broke last here today. And the 7 horse broke bad as well on the drop in class. So it didn't run. 6 horse Daily Planet. So some of these second time starters can really throw you off. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park for race number 2. Did 4 go to his knees, Brandon? All right, let's see here. So here's the single, the 2 horse. Oh man. Okay. So I have a note on the 6. Much faster than shows, had a troubled trip. So I don't know, maybe a and I kind of liked this horse could improve second time out, by the way. And I kind of like the 1. And then the 6 horse is 8-5 right now. And this horse is better than what it appears. So, but I think the 2 is just going to be tough going gate to wire. Let me put some money in my account. All right. So Gulfstream Park. Two's 4-5, right? Like, why is it only 4-5? 6 horse has 0 speed, and 2 is going to have an easy lead. Unless the 2 is no good anymore, you would imagine the 2 is going to be tough, and the 1's going to be in close proximity. So, I mean, a 2-1 exacta would pay pretty good. I would get rid of probably the 4, 8, and 5. And then leave me with these horses. So maybe the 2 over 1 over 3, 6, 7. And then you can come back with a 2 over 1, 6, 7, or 2 over 6, 3, 6, 7 exacta. Well, I'll show you what that looks like. Two over 1 over 3, 6, 7. And an exacta, 2
horses
with 3,
are at the
6,
gate.
7.
It's now post time.
Like
Getting
that.
set to load them up for race number 2. Started the early pick 4. The early pick 4 pool is blasted past the $100,000 plateau. 4 to 5 favorite is number 2, Yukayo. Edwin Gonzalez riding for trainer Mark Cassie. 8 to 5 second choice is Luis Saez ridden only time. Mike Stidham does the training.
And now I'm going to do an exacta 2-1.
Breeder David Soblik. Yukayo is ready now. So is Gurley the
All
Butcher.
right, see what happens.
Keen Kingdom taking her spot in line. Magic Surprise will be next.
No, that's true, John.
Then Mountain Bellatrix. 2 more waiting for Soul of an Angel.
I've seen speed.
Outside.
I haven't perfected this course yet, to be honest, Scott. So, but
We'll go with Record.
I don't see horses coming from too far back normally, unless they're a big favorite or have a big class advantage.
Record to the outside gate. There in the gate.
2 should have a very clear lead.
And they're off. Excellent beginning for the favorite, Yukayo, who's headed off for the early advantage. Splitting horses in only time. Out wide on the course is Mountain Bellatrix, who angles over to be 3 wide. Record is on the far outside. Then in between horses, Keen Kingdom alongside Soul of an
We
Angel.
talked about the
Early
6
to
having
picture
more
out the
speed
rail.
than it
The early
appeared.
trailer is Magic Surprise. The early leader is the odds-on choice, Yukayo. She's got him stacked and packed behind her. She leads by 2 over Mountain Bellatrix.
We're just hoping to
second.
see the one
inside
horse
only
run
time
good
is
and
early
not be
third.
intimidated by this
By Record
rail.
on the outside fourth. Splitting horses
So
to make
far,
the Soul of
seems
an Angel.
okay.
Down at the inside in Gurley the Butcher alongside Keen Kingdom. And still at the back is Magic Surprise. Down the backstretch they go. The quarter time was 23 and 3. It's not flying. It's not crawling either. It's Yukayo in front by a length and a quarter. Only time is second. 2 back to Mountain Bellatrix third. Record is now fourth, but she's dropped better than 5 lengths off the pace as they start to quicken up a touch. Then back to Keen Kingdom and Soul of an Angel. Gurley the Butcher is at the inside.
So one's backing
and
up.
still at the back. The trailer remains Magic Surprise. 47 seconds for a strong half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Yukayo has the lead, trying to get away from Only Time, who clings to her. Saya is hard at work, but Only Time is starting to gain a touch of ground on Yukayo. The 2 favorites are well clear of Mountain Bellatrix, then Soul of an Angel. As they make
How about
their
this
way to the
4
top of
horse
the
at 70 to
stretch.
1?
3 quarters complete, 111 and 4 with the advantage. Yukayo
6 is going to get the 2.
continues to grind along on the outside, and Only Time is up with
Come
about
on,
a
2. Hold on.
an eighth of a mile to go. Yukayo digging for everything she has. Only Time right alongside.
Oh,
These
this is
two
going to be
continue
really
battle.
close. But
Yukayo
6 has got the
inside,
measure, I
Only
think.
Time
Oh, man, look at
outside.
this 2
Yukayo
trying.
is still game.
Stay
On the
up, 2.
outside and Only Time. Here's the wire.
Oh.
Photo finish. Can't call it too much to go between them. It was Only Time outside, and inside was Yukayo. A photo finish in the second.
I will say this. The 6 had its head in front. The 2 got the bob. Two got the bob. It was the 2 and 6 all the way down the stretch, pretty much the entire race. I don't know if we're going to tell by this angle. Oof. Happy holidays to you, Stephen. Thank you very much. 2 got the bob. I'm still going to predict the 6 won that race, unfortunately. He does. Oh, I don't know. What a race. That was a good horse race. That's really close. We got Tampa Bay Downs coming up in 4 minutes. Think it's a dead heat, Scott? John says the same thing. You got the try, Eric? Did the 4 get third?
Photo finish, very tight indeed. Yukayo was inside. Only time was outside.
Wow, 70 to 1.
In the photo, it was 2.
Wow, the 2 got it.
On to win it. Number 6, only time was
wow.
second. Number 4, Soul of
How's
Angel
that?
Third.
2, 6, 4.
Kingdom was 4th. Number 7, Mountain Bellatrix finished 5th.
Well,
Minute 43,
the single gets home.
Seconds, the head's bobbing up
That's
and down.
crazy.
In the end, Yukayo wins at 3 to 5.
All right. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Let's see here. All right. So covered, I think I covered myself with the 2-6 exacta, but we'll see. At least with some of it. All right. That try is going to be nice at 40 to 1. Wow. Amazing. Tampa Bay race number 2, the 1. All right. We're just getting warmed up.
The result of the second race is now official. The third race is next at 6 furlongs. Field of 5 go the distance 6 furlongs over the main track. These are non-winners of 3 runners in for a claiming price of $6,000.
So here's how I look at this Tampa Bay Downs race. $7. Was that for 50 cents or for $1, John? Let's see. For $2. Ish. That's ugly. Okay, so in this race, look, this is what you have to consider in a race like this. You don't know. I'm assuming these two are going to duel because they've got asterisks and they both are similar in speed. And unless they get the lead, they're going to stop, most likely. So it's a risk you could take and try it. Now, who's going to be the one that's tactical sitting right behind them? It's the 1. And then 2 and 7 are going to finish. Like, you could play this. A lot of times the lowest pace number wins in a race like this too. Don't be afraid of like 4s because they're not sitting there close to a fast pace. How close is the jockey, who's a 9% jockey, going to keep this horse to this fast pace with the 4 and the 6? And will one of these jockeys let up? Will they let the other one go? If that happens, the horse is gone. This is what you don't know. That's what you don't know. Like, both of these top jockeys here should know that both these horses need the lead to win. So, but a lot of times they start going and then one, I would imagine that Dr. Ann's going. And on the inside, the 4 has to go or he loses the race. So I just don't know how that's going to play out. I tend to lean towards the horses coming from behind. So I would do something like a 1-2-7 exacta box. And I'm going to take a chance, but it's all a risk. I'm taking a chance that and you could do a trifecta box too. Why not? 1-2-7. What if the 4 and the 6 do stop? I think they moved it for us, Juan, for sure.
Hello, Rosie Sade, Hector Diaz Jr.
All right, let's see what happens here. Tampa Bay race number 2. We got Aqueduct coming up, race number 2 in 8 minutes, and race number 2 at Laurel Park. That's coming up. We'll play a pick 4.
They're in the gate.
All right.
Deputy Dora from the inside got away.
So the 6 broke bad, but now it's sending. There goes the 4. 6 has to send.
Those are the two that go on best as they go quickly.
And the jockey in the 4, is he going to let up? Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Now, the only hope that we have is the 4 is toast. The only hope we have is the 6 broke bad and then rushed up. So hopefully that'll help. I don't believe this 4 has ever passed a horse. Oh, that's not true. It did prior. That's what the jockey's thinking. 8 races ago, it did come from behind. But most of its races of recent have not been rating.
Deputy Dora still with just the 1 beat. And that's Hello Rosie Say, who's at the back. A half mile from home. Dr. Ann got the opening half at 48 1/5 seconds. More pressure now as Mizonair comes up alongside and draws with it ahead. Those two still 2.5 lengths in front of Hush Y'all, who shoved along from third. 2 more lengths back to spin classes, then a break of 4 or 5. Back to Deputy Dora, trying to get going from the back is Hello Rosie Say. As they wind around the turn, Mizonair confronting Dr. Ann on the front end. Dr. Ann with something left, though. Room at the inside for Hush Y'all, who's going to try to come through down along the rail. Is still 2.5 lengths behind as Dr. Ann and Mizonair float a touch wide. Hush Y'all just 2 lengths back now. As they come into the stretch, Mizonair on the outside. Down to the inside, Dr. Ann. Those two continue to battle. Mizonair now a neck in front. Hush Y'all's
no, the front runner's held.
Deputy Dora, Hello Rosie Say, trying to run on. It's
And look, if they don't, if they stop, and they didn't, but if they do stop, look at who's in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 1, 2, 7. So nothing you can do about that. So that pace held there. I'm not sure who got 3rd. What's up, Denise? Let's crush it. We're holding our own. We're holding our own. All right, so I was wrong there. So the jockey on the 4 didn't send, and that horse had rated a little bit before, so it sat right behind and it broke really good, whereas the 6 didn't. Now, there's a lot of jockey or trainer changes here, and you always have to watch out for that. And Dylan Davis gets off of both the 4 and the 9 to ride this horse first time for Rob Atras. And I have a note on this horse, 0 excuses last time out, but it's got a new trainer. And what's interesting is this horse, Rob claims this horse for $25,000 and he puts the horse up to $40,000. You think he likes the claim? And it's the top EquinEdge pick as well. I have not seen one email horse come through. Not one. That's weird. That's weird. I'm checking. What's up, Spencer? So if Rob Atras, if Dylan Davis gets off of 2 horses and Rob Atras thinks that this horse deserves to be in for $40,000, you might want to take that seriously. The 3 horse, though, look at the speed of this horse. Something to consider at 4 to 1. I mean, that is such a big pace advantage. Let's look at that horse last time out. I'm going to guarantee you this horse, there was so much speed in the race. This horse couldn't get the lead. Look. Let's see. We'll look at the 1st and 3rd races back for this 3, and I'm going to tell you that this horse was not the top pace. Look. So a lot of pace, okay? And then in this race, going 6 furlongs. So sometimes at 7 furlongs, you might get some horses, a field of horses that aren't that fast. In here, look at American Gentleman was much faster and got the lead. bar 14. What you want to see in a situation like this is, did the horse just spit it out or did it hang in there? And I feel like this horse has been hanging in there even when it didn't have the conditions favor itself. That's when there's a good sign. This pace advantage for this damn 3 horse is just off the chain in comparison to what this horse has been facing. Now, from the rail, well, no, this horse doesn't really have a lot of speed, the one. No. It's just been facing better horses, though. It's a huge drop in class for the one that's been off since March. It's getting bet off the drop in class. Horses like that are going to get bet. You know, I would probably do a 3-7 exacta box. It's probably what I will do. Three's getting bet hard now. I mean, it's just so much. The 3 is going to be tough. I'm going to bet it to win. I mean, I'm going to cover myself for the 7 to come from behind. But that pace advantage for the 3 is it just seems. And unless you have the EquinEdge pace to know, a lot of people are going to know that the 3 is going to get the lead, but they don't know that this horse is that much faster than the rest of them. And then also what we looked at to see what this horse has been facing, right? I mean, it's 3, and then all of that you can throw. Look at this. This algorithm says that the 4 and the 9 on the test site need the lead as well, and so he's going to kill those horses off, and it's going to leave these horses to come from behind. So I'm liking the 7's chances of coming from behind even better. If we're going to assume that the 4 and the 9 are probably going to stop because they most likely need the lead for their best. So. Could be 3-7. You might want to do a trifecta: 3 with 7 with 1, 2, 5.
All in line. All set.
Oh!
And they're off. They stumble there at the start, unseating the rider. That was bar 14 at the start. Assistant starters there with rider Eric Cancel, who is up on his feet as the rest of the field works up the backstretch. So the 3, bar 14 out of the race. Forest Spirit's got the lead.
Nothing you can do.
Forest Spirit, who is a length in front. Here's the loose horse to the outside, is going to pass the field. Now tracking in second is Mr. Winston. They're 3.5 clear.
I mean,
good culture. Following that one is Great Workout, who's about to challenge for the 3rd spot. Then further back in the field, Full Moon Fever is second to last. So the trailer, Make It in New York. They get set to work into the.
What's up, Charlie? Been a long time.
Front end. Forest Spirits got the lead, is up by a full length.
You're at Aventura right now?
Mr. Winston from second. Good culture.
Oh.
Inside a Great Workout there, 3rd and 4th. Make It.
There's an Italian restaurant. Oh, what is that thing called? Bella something or other. It's right near one of the entrances by valet parking.
The outside of Forest Spirit, they're head and head with a quarter mile left to go. Mr. Winston.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Forest Spirit's not going anywhere, comes right on back. Nose and nose here, shoulder to shoulder. Good culture down towards the inside with a rally. Great work.
Here comes the 5. Somebody's on the 5. 7's coming as well. Come on, 7, get up. 7-5.
outside, and here's great workout, good culture to the inside. Great workout, good culture, great workout, good culture, great workout. Got it. Great workout over
7-5. Calling like the 5. I'm only mad I didn't bet the 7. You have to put the bets together, right? So my betting is terrible, but but the 7 won the race, but like my betting is horrible. Like I bet the 3 to win. I mean, you can't predict the horse is going to fall. But if the 3 goes gate to wire, that 7 horse comes on, so what are you going to do? Nothing you can do there. But hopefully some of you bet the 7. Drew's having a bad day. Drew, Merry Christmas. You know what? Santa Claus will bless you. Just do what you have to do is just say one good thing about Jeff. That's all you got to do. Just one good thing. I know it's probably going to be hard, but no, he's a good man. He's always thinking of everybody else. Big shout out to you, Drew. I hope you have a better day today and win lots of money too, okay? And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and your family. You got the exacta, Bobby? Oh. Colin. Yeah, he probably does, Robert. Who knows? But you don't put the horse in from 25 claim to 40 and double jump him like that unless you like the horse. You just don't. You don't. You obviously like the horse, so. You got to have racing luck as well. So, wide open race, I'm leaning towards the 1 and 3. But I thought it was wide open. And you're seeing these asterisks on here, and I think that there's a lot of pace in the race. Matter of fact, yeah, see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one, saying that the 3 probably is going to run its best on the lead as well. But, because it's moving up in class. It's moving, I would say I like the 1 best. 8-5 on the EquinEdge morning line, 41%. And this is a big drop in class. I would like the 1 best. I'm going to say 1-3. I wasn't a fan of the 7. This horse has just burned too much money. And the 4 horse has been losing with high win percentages and now is 2%. How's it supposed to win now? At Gulfstream Park, we're still alive in the pick 5, right? I didn't save the ticket. All right, but we got Laurel coming up. We got Gulfstream Park in 3 minutes. Laurel, they're at the gate right now. And I really do like the 1. So I'm going to deposit some more. All right. And I'm going to do a 1-3 exacta. I'm going to play a little bit more conservative since I've been off on the betting, but I'm going to bet the 1 to win. All right. So I'm on the 1 and the 3 for second. All right. And they're going into the gate right now. Let's see what happens. And then we'll go to Gulfstream Park and look at our pick 5 ticket and see what we need.
Off. Solid beginning there. Long distance love, it will settle. And Betcha by Golly now going to lead with Fool Yourself. Long distance loves right off them now. Double Fireball on the outside at 4th position. And Misty's Banshee's up close too in that group. And they're followed by Congress Hall and Miss Chesapeake at the back of a compact field, 5 lengths front to back. Betcha by Golly leads the way. Betcha by Golly opens up. A length and a half on Long Distance Love in second, and Congress Hall on the inside, and Double Fireball. Fool Yourself out wide. Misty's Banshee Banshee, and Miss Chesapeake last on the inside. Opening quarter 24.01. Betcha by Golly leads. Long Distance Love into the far turn. Betcha by Golly a neck in front from Long Distance Love. Double Fireball, Fool Yourself. Congress Hall in the next flight. It's another 2 to Miss Chesapeake, and Misty's Banshee ridden along but dropping back into the far turn. 3.5 furlongs to go. Betcha by Golly in front of half from Long Distance Love. It's 2 back to Fool Yourself, a half in 48.03. And now on the move, here comes Miss Chesapeake. Miss Chesapeake's off the inside now, moving up on the far outside into fourth and now third. Top of the stretch, they make the turn in a quarter of a mile left to go. Long Distance Love. Miss Chesapeake's the danger on the outside, moving stoutly to second. Just about a furlong and a half left to run. Betcha by Golly, then Fool Yourself and Congress Hall. 1 furlong last, and Miss Chesapeake up to take the lead from Long Distance Love on the inside. Miss Chesapeake from Long Distance Love, a gap of 7 to Fool Yourself in third. It's Miss Chesapeake coming home to win. Miss Chesapeake.
Good way to go.
Long Distance Love, and then it was Fool
1-3.
Yourself and Betcha by
1-3-7. All right. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. That's a good hit right there. All right, Gulfstream Park. Thank you, Mike. Okay, I just need to relook at the pick 5 we had. Well, that's right. Mine was a little bit bigger, even though I didn't play it. So we had given that one out. Okay, let's see here. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is who we need in the pick 5, correct? Is that what everyone's rooting for? Now we're booming. 1-3-21-60. Wow, nice. Well, I got all my my money back almost. What'd the one go off at? It was 5-2 when I bet it. Three, 4, 5, 6. Colin needs the 3 for the tournament. All right, Colin, we're rooting for you, brother. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it looks like the 3. I mean, this 3 could go gate to wire. Look at this. Look at this pace advantage. Look at this pace advantage. You know, we got to get a horse out of a gate, though. I mean, that 3 was brutal. We haven't really been getting good breaks. That was a good hit right there, but I would like to see what kind of, did this horse, no, Gulfstream Park. Race number 3, Gulfstream Park, race number 3. 3-horse, Personal Meadow. So let's see if this horse had a pace advantage here and how it did. So look at it. It barely did, because the 3-horse in this race was really fast and pushed it and was also the class of the race. And Personal Meadow still hung in there. And then this horse, who was bet as well, came on. So to me, the 3 is the real deal. You're getting 6-1. Three over 4, 5, 6, probably, right? I'm going to try to get it in.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time.
And I'm going to do a trifecta, 3 over 3, 4, 5, 6 as well.
Large completes the line. All set. And they're off. Good start for Personal Meadow, who's headed off for the early lead. Doo-Wop Don ridden into position from the outside, no commission. Widest of all, that's large. The early trailer is Young Flint. Down the backstretch they go with 5 furlongs remaining. Personal Meadow and Marcos Meneses on top by a length. Duop Don is second at 2-5. From the outside, No Commission is now third. Large is a wide fourth. Al Hernandez angles him over to the inside. The trailer is Young Flint. The leader is Personal Meadow, and the quarter was 22-2.
What's he looking at? Like, why did they do that?
Here comes Duop Don within a neck of Personal Meadow, who's ridden to keep the lead. No Commission is third, 5 ahead of Large. He's really not picking up his feet much.
No,
Young
three's
Flint
toast.
tries to motivate himself from the back of the 5-runner field. There's a quarter of a mile remaining.
The favor was just too good.
Don has the lead off the top of the turn. Personal Meadow tries to fight back second. No Commission is now third. Up to fourth, Young Flint as they pass the 3/16. Up front and gone. It's Duop Don. He's clear by 7, by 8.
Yeah, favor was too good.
No Commission.
The 3 did not run bad. Believe me, that favor was just too good. That's all that happened.
The chalk here, Duop Don. Duop Don sharp in victory. He won by 8. Second, No
All right.
Commission.
Chalk wins that race. What did that pay? All right, Tampa Bay race number 3. $1-9 right now on the 2. Wow. All right, we had our first email horse show up over at Aqueduct race 3, number 7, and then Laurel race 3, number 2. Okay. Number 2. Yeah, the favorite, that's just because the favorite was too good, Scott. He was just too good. Okay. So we have a 1-9 favorite. We have the 1-8. So 1's likely to get the lead. This is the type of horse, new trainer. It couldn't get the lead last time out, and it still only lost by a length against a similar group. Okay. And now it should have a lead, but it doesn't need the lead. Well, it looks like it needs the lead to me, but here's the thing. The problem with backing the 1 is that the 8 horse we know is going to be sent. That's the problem. GSR, the 8 can't win. GSR of 31 and cheap, but fast. So it could hurt the 1 just a little bit early on, and from the outside, going to send. The 1 sending from the inside, no doubt about it. If for whatever reason the 8 breaks bad, but the 8's a really good breaker, it's broke first or second in 7 of 8 races. I mean, this race does really set up for this horse, no doubt. Like, if not for the 8 horse, I would probably want the 1 horse to at least be in the money. Let's look at these other horses. So this horse last time out faced a little bit tougher group, was 22% and didn't run. But it was unruly. It was having issues. So what we have to do is just look at that horse, look at the 4 horse. It is EquinEdge's second pick, and see if does it seem relaxed. 8-1 right now, because it can probably run. So let's just see where its head is. Is it relaxed? This horse is better on the lead, and it's not going to be anywhere near the lead. And the SOR was a 30 last time out. So I don't like the 5 at all. And then you have a first-time starter whose workouts are tremendous, but a low winning connections and not getting bet. I mean, if this doesn't look like a 2-4 or 2-1, I don't know what does. I don't think you. I don't know. I'm on 2-1-4. I mean, 2-1 all is not bad, but you can come back with it and do. Yeah, okay, you are doing that. A 2-all-1. Let's look at some of these other horses I eliminated. Second time starter here going on the turf. Didn't run a lick first time out. I mean, one of these horses could get up for a piece. No question. Honestly, this is the type of horse, the 9. Right? Like you could key a horse like the 9 in the trifecta or the superfecta, like a single. Like key it in spot number 3 for a try, and then spot number 4 for a superfecta. You could do that. There's my man, Brady. Brady, I got your email. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy. I haven't got back to you. What's going on? You're at Hawthorne right now? I bet you're having a blast. Make sure you say hello to the boys, okay? If you haven't seen Brady and Mike Somich's show yet, Good Chalk, Bad Chalk, you should. It's amazing. I miss you, brother. They're going on to the turf course right now. The 2 is going to win this race, going hands down. I think the 1 could certainly be in the money, and the 4 horse, watch it closely. You might want to do I would do an exacta for sure. 2-1, 2-4. And I'm going to do a trifecta. 2 with 1-4 with 1-4, and I'm going to throw the 9 in there just in case as my kind of long shot to get in the money. And you can do a superfecta. 2 with 1-4 with 1-4 with 9. Okay, something like that. First time Lasix on the 4 as well. There you go. Thank you, TJ, for that. Merry Christmas, Mike. Yeah, you know what, John? Been killing it. The Laurel, we hit the pick 5 at Laurel, the early pick 5 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So what do we got coming up? Laurel's coming up in 13 minutes from now. Aqueduct, we definitely want to get out to Aqueduct because we have a horse that popped up on one of the algorithms, the 7 horse. First one of the day. And race number 3, Laurel, the 2 horse popped up. So we'll take a look at them as well. But they're moving towards the gate. I'll be right back.
It's already 6 or 7 lengths then. Back to Inertia, who's up to 4th. Meanwhile, up front, Morning Cocktail hits the front. Quick Conversation swings out 3 deep, is looking for love, backs up in 3rd as they're at the top of the stretch. Here's Quick Conversation up alongside of Morning Cocktail. Morning Cocktail with something left, though. Battles on toward the inside. Morning Cocktail, here's Quick Conversation. Quick Conversation now a neck in front. Morning Cocktail battling on toward the inside. But Quick Conversation, the big favorite at 1 to 5, going to win it here 3/4 of a length.
249. 249. 249. How's that 9 at 48 to 1? 249. Wow. How's that? $249. Thank you, Robert. Oh, thank you, Trevor, very much. Great to have you back. Seriously.
249 and a photo. Photo for 4th going to the number 1.
Thank you, John. Wow.
5th, number 6, Pretty Devil. 2, 4, 9, 1, and 6. Final time 56.6 seconds with 5 furlongs. Results are unofficial. Please hold all tickets.
The one got 4th. Oh my God, the one got 4th? I don't think I put the one in 4th. Okay, I didn't get the super. Damn. We got to try though. And the exacta. You got it, Denise. Wow. Oh, you did, Colin? 2419? That's a night. That's going to be a killer superfecta. Ah. I know I need it, John. I'm on a cleanse, so I'm eating all raw. My cleanse ends tomorrow. 20-day cleanse. I'm in day 19 right now. Two for exacta, paid $820.
Here in today's 3rd race, the winner, Quick Conversation, returns $260.
Aqueduct race number 3. All right, hold on. Let's see what this payoff is. $4.10. Trifecta, not bad. Look at this. I made more on this trifecta than I did the exacta. Look at this. $100 trifecta paid $3,970. The exacta paid $2,050. That's superfecta. I had to pay really good, right? All right, let's get out to Aqueduct. Thanks, TJ. Thank you very much. Aqueduct race number 3, the 7-horse, John. And then Laurel race number 3, the 2. So let's get out to the race number 3 at Aqueduct and let's take a look at the 7. Well, you might want to use the 2 because I noticed this morning when I was briefly looking over this race that look at the GSR. 2nd time starter, but it's going from a 48 GSR to a 67, 19 points. And it's a 2nd time starter. So just you might want to just take note of that because look at the connections. It's all, I didn't even notice this. Also EquinEdge's long shot. But the horse that popped up was this 2nd time starter here. On the drop from 50 to 30,000. The GSR is the same. It's also EquinEdge's 2nd pick. Wow. I would at least do an exacta box 267. Yeah. Hey, Gilbert. That 2 horse is 20-1 right now. And the 7 is 6-1. And look at the EquinEdge morning line on the 7, 9-2. We're going to look at this, Ali. We're going to look at the pick 6 in a couple of races from now, okay? Let's see if there's any changes. New trainer. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Boxing the picks 2, 6, 7. Why not? I don't think the 9 has to run good here. 1's dead on the board. This horse didn't even run. Now is dropping in for 30,000. That's not a reason just to play a horse. They're going into the gate. See what happens. Come on, 2, 7. The 5, Jim likes the 5.
3's gone in.
First time starter.
Illustrious moves in.
Steady works, good works. I like the workout pattern.
Right it on the ice. St. Luke's. Nova loves a fight to the outside. All in line. All set. And there. Speed down towards the inside here from Pit Stop Man. It's Pit Stop Man and also Illustrious in the pink blinkers. They're 1-2. Our boy Cheekins in the early mix gets passed in the red cap by R Vindicated, who secured 3rd.
Since 3 horse just dropped the rider.
Spice looked to duck a little bit, unseated the rider there. Benny Hernandez is on the ground. Also, we had that horse jump over the rail in the chute. It's up the backstretch here, but is clear right now. So up the backstretch, it's Pit Stop Man with a head in front. Illustrious is challenging right to the outside in second. Patiently ridden is St. Luke's. Then R Vindicated out in the center of the racetrack. That's our boy Cheekham. Tap up another 3. Principality. Principality is followed by CB Loves a Fight. Right it on the ice. And at the back, it's Nova Loves a Fight. Still being tended to. There is the rider. It is in the chute. This field moves into that far turn. Pit Stop Man's got the lead. Illustrious. Here up on the outside is R Vindicated, who's ready to challenge with our boy Cheekham with a wide rally. St. Luke's is in between runners. Also running on is Right It on the ice as they're approaching the quarter-mile pole. They've reached that quarter-mile pole now, and here is Illustrious with the lead. Illustrious right to the outside of Pit Stop Man and an oncoming St. Luke's. St. Luke's is the leader at the top of the stretch. It's St. Luke's who has the lead and kicks on for home. Is that by a full length? Illustrious back to second. R Vindicated running on with Right It on the ice and Pit Stop Man. It is all St. Luke's. St. Luke's.
Come on, 2. Get up. Get back up.
St. Luke's inside the final 16.
Come on, 7.
St. Luke's will get the victory. It's battle on here for second. St. Luke's wins. Illustrious trying to hang on is in a three-way.
Ooh, I think the 7 might have got second.
In 1 minute 39.45 seconds.
I think the 7 got second, right? I think that's 6-7. That 2 ran a hell of a race considering it was dueling on the rail. Oh, I don't know. Was it 6-7? I don't know. The head bob, the 7 had the head in front, but then the head bob seemed to favor the 5 a little bit, but I don't know.
Winner is the 6 St. Luke's. It's a photo of her place. Hold on.
That is so close. Laurel 3. We got to get out to Laurel.
Strong and very fit in the
Jim wants the 5.
Also one that really showed a good
Laurel 3.
You know what,
Okay, the 2 horse popped up
he really needs to race
as a horse to bet.
Fit in here, but
Centilio.
I'm horse that I made my best bet of the day, and thankfully he looks the part as well in the paddock. The number 2 Centilio, good looking boy.
Well, that's her paddock pick and her best bet of the day. Horse broke from the rail, was 18%, broke 8, moved up. Second time starter, and this horse pops up. 7 does get second. Came in 6-7-9-5.
They're gonna get even better with the added distance. And in that race, he broke okay.
6-7-9-5, and Gulfstream Park as well. Hey man, I just don't get it. That's the one thing I don't understand that Stronach does is put these 2 tracks on top of each other. Makes no sense to me.
You're about to load here for race number 3. Good luck.
But the 2 horse. And, you know, you could take a chance like on a first-time starter like the 1 to run good, you know, maybe like a 2 with 6, 8, 9 with 1, and then maybe a 2-1 exacta. Something like that. Why not? And then bet the 2 to win just to cover your bet.
Buoy 2-step next, then Chantilly.
2 with 6, 8, 9 with 1.
Hampton Lane.
2
Make the way clear.
6, 8. 6, 8, 9 with 1.
Insurrectionist.
Yeah. All right. So I'm taking a little bit of flyer on the 1. I didn't notice anything. It's just I didn't like some of the horses that have run other than the 2. So I took a little bit of a flyer that maybe the first time starter can run some.
And they're off. Lantau flying out of there first from Cozy's Wildcat, and when I get to Heaven and Chantilly 4th. Addie's Laddie TNT is next. Back to Make the Way Clear. It drops to the back of the pack. Buoy 2-step up on the 3-path. Insurrection is still the inside, and Hampton Lane trailing the field. A journey for the far turn run, and it's Lantau up top by a length and a half from Cozy's Wildcat. When I get to Heaven, Addie's Laddie TNT 4th. Green cap on the outside now, moving forward into the 3rd position, and back to Buoy 2-step, and Chantilly has 7 to make up at this point. They're followed by Make the Way Clear as they round that far turn. Dropping last position is Insurrectionist. They're coming to the top of the lane now. Cozy's Wildcat takes over. Cozy's Wildcat in front from Lantau as
2 didn't run.
In. And next is Addie's Laddie TNT. Fourth is
Oh,
Winning
come on.
It to Heaven. And next is Chantilly
No.
in between. They're down to the final furlong, and it's Cozy's
Disappointed.
Wildcat in front by 3 lengths from Addie's Laddie TNT, and Chantilly's moving to third.
9-6-2.
Cozy's Wildcat and Carol Cedeno to win it by 2.5. Addie's
9-6-2. We had the horses, but
Chantilly is next, and the photo next.
all right. Let's get out to Gulfstream Park, race number 4. 8 gets blinkers first time out.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Race full of chances here with a 5-2 favorite and number 4, Knight's Bird, Paco Lopez for Eddie.
Yeah, her
Jr.
best bet was the 2.
7
Yeah, that's what she said.
Avenger, the 3-1 second choice, and then on a class drop, number 8, Shady Capture.
I'm going to guess the 7 horse is the
3-1
real
for
deal
second
in here.
choice now, Shady Capture coming out of the simplification race, so a magnified
And
class
we-
drop for him.
But we spread right in here.
8 to the gate, and now Knight's Bird is taking his spot. in
1,
line.
2, 5,
The
7,
Valiant
8 is what we need in
Avenger
here.
stepping forward next, Tyler Gaffleone for Ralph Nix. Just leaving 1 to move forward. That's Shady Capture, who will
I'm doing
4th race field.
1, 2,
set for
5,
start.
7, 1, 2, 5, 8, and then I'm going to bet.
And they're off.
No. Now I need the 7 to come in second.
Knight's Bird was away well, straightened up by Paco with Bourbon Over Ice moving to challenge, and Valiant Avenger is on their outside. Wide on the course and Shady Capture, and moving out the rail, ruling front. Newcomer Prince Marco runs into the 3rd last position. 2nd last Hector B. The early trailer is Inner Wave. Down the backstretch they go. They're tightly knit here. Shady Capture is on the far outside with Bourbon Over Ice in the 2-path. Knight's Bird.
I mean, he's
along the rail,
loaded with horse on the 7, but he's got
Avenger.
the 8 horse just on his outside of him, just really killing him.
The back is Inner Wave, and Hector B is dropped to last as they round the
1's
turn.
done.
On the 4 turn, 22-1 for a contested and quick opening quarter. Bourbon Over Ice shoves a neck on top from the inside. Knight's Bird, 4 wide Shady Capture, 3 wide Valiant Avenger. These 4 continue to tussle with 5/16 remaining. 3 back to Prince Marco. He's had some pace ahead of him and tries to get motivated. There's a 1/4 mile remaining. Of the 4 in front, Gaffleone sitting the chilliest. 3 wide on Valiant Avenger. 4 wide Shady Capture toward the inside and Bourbon Over Ice. They're at
We just want the
top
7 to
straight.
get second.
Now Tyler gets to work on Valiant Avenger, who gives him a neck advantage from the outside.
Come on,
Shady
8.
Capture from the inside, Bourbon Over Ice. Off heels Prince Marco.
Oh.
Final 16th of a mile. Valiant Avenger driven up.
How did I bet that right?
Valiant Avenger
I
to
bet,
do it.
like, right?
Next
7 to
time,
win.
lead by 3 in the end.
Ay,
Good
ay,
run
ay.
from the newcomer, Prince Marco. He got second. Shady Capture was third.
Bet that
then
one
Bourbon
wrong.
Over Ice.
All right. Well, hopefully some of you had that. I didn't bet it right. I mean, especially being, inside horses like that, dueling like that, that horse ran good. Oaklawn Park. You guys got that? All right, good. All right, Bill. Happy holidays to you. Going into the gate over at Oaklawn Park, and it does look like the 3 horse going to have a clear lead. And the last time it had a clear lead, it hung in there to go. No, not against a group like this. No, I wouldn't look at this horse at all. The horse that's going to be sitting in the garden spot is going to be the 6 horse. Lord Dragon's going to come from the clouds. Colossi's Day. I like the 6.
Well, and so does Knight's Cross with Fadan. These 3 are quickest into stride. Awesome Saturday from Colossian Canadian Game. Lord
So that worked out even better, that there's 3 horses up there and the 6 horse just sitting in a good spot.
The lead from Pit Boss. These 2 now sprint along. Pit Boss outside, Fadan at the rail. Knight's Cross settles into a good striking spot. Third, Awesome Saturdays just inside of him, 4th and 2 from the front. Colosi, the California invader, has 4 lengths to make up. Morocco's outside of him. Canadian Game.
I mean, jockey's just loaded with horse.
And they run up the backstretch. Finish line is the 16th pole, and dueling front runners are Fadan and Pit Boss. Fadan at the rail, half ahead in front of Pit Boss in second. Knight's Cross trying to become the first 2-time winner at this meet. He is 3rd and 2 from the front. Morocco makes an early move. He'll be 4 wide. Meanwhile, Awesome Saturday stays at the rail. Then comes Lord Dragon. Lord Dragon's going to move up 4 wide, but he's got forward momentum, followed by Colosi and Canadian Game. Many chances around the far turn. Here comes Lord Dragon, 3 wide and on the move. Lord Dragon has gone all the way up to take over the lead. This sustained.
Come on, 6, get through.
Lord Dragon a length in front. Now the M&M team are coming after him. Awesome Saturday and Colosi outside. Lord Dragon leads by a length. Awesome Saturday is second. He's now 2 lengths in front of Colosi and Canadian Game.
Oh, 2 is just too good. 6 ran huge.
Now 3 lengths in front. Awesome Saturday and
Wow.
Canadian Game will
How
follow
good was that,
second.
too?
Lord Dragon. Yes.
We're picking them, though, aren't we?
Lord Dragon won by 4. Awesome Saturday held off Canadian Game for second.
All right. So Tampa Bay race number 4 coming up in 5 minutes. Six ran huge. Had a lot of horse. 2 was just too good. So it looks like the 6 horse and the 8 horse both need the lead for their best, right? The 6 is an overlay. And you can see there's an asterisk on there. So for me, it would be the horse I'd probably throw out. Doesn't mean it can't be in the money, but as far as a win goes, right? This horse can close a little bit, but last time out, it didn't run a lick against a 26 group. But it says it was bumped hard at the start. So maybe you have to forgive that race, and maybe this horse deserves a look. 2% jockey, though. You know, I'd probably consider the 8 for the exotics, but not for the win. So this horse might show a little speed, but it's 3% to win. Yeah, I mean, really the horse that sits in the garden spot, right, is the 3. This horse won last time out at 27%, got disqualified, but certainly it looks like a horse that could win this race. I mean, this looks pretty chalky. Let's look at this horse. First time on the dirt. The GSR stays about the same. The breeding's not very good. Win percentage is going up a little bit here. I think it's the 8 could get in the money, but this race, I think on the win end is between the 1 and the 3. What I don't like is how this horse is lost ground, but I do like that it got 5th against 9 other horses here in this first race. Here, this horse is trying. Let's see if there's any changes. Pablo Morales jumps aboard the 9. It's getting bet. Sammy Camacho aboard the 1. Merry Christmas, Deb. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Maybe we'll see you in the next couple of weeks on the show. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Super Shoes. I will say this about this horse. It definitely likes to pick up minor pieces, doesn't it? But it is 51%. It's never been that kind of high win percentage. It was 34% here, and it got third. And you have an improving horse possibly here. And then the 3 horse is lightly raced. It was on the turf here. It's never been, and now it's a 18% win. I really do like the 3. I would say 3-1. I would do. I'm going to personally take a flyer with the 3 horse over the 1, over 8 and 9. 3-1 and a trifecta. 3-1, 8, 9. Now you could do a saver bet as well. You could do like something like this, like an exacta 1-3 with 8 and 9. You could do something like that, even for a little bit less. You could. I'm not going to, but you could. Okay. I'll be right back. We're at the gate. So I'm eating a banana with almond butter with honey on it. You should try that. It's absolutely killer. Loading into the gate. I think the 3 gets first run over the 1. I think the 8 and 9 get third. Sorry, Colin. Hey, Greg. We're doing well today.
And the Oscar goes to gate 7. Long shot right now at 67 to 1. Two more left to load. Round Copperhead Road. And Jack Rabbit Quick will be all set for a start.
Three might be on the lead.
Jack Rabbit Quick.
At least be very near it.
For 5, Buster reared up there in the gate and settled back down.
Let's get it, Greg. who now backs away. You're having shrimp cocktail with Hennessy? That sounds good too.
Quick goes in. They're in the gate.
I'm jealous.
And the race is on. Jackrabbit Quick broke out, but broke sharply. It goes right up after the ear to lead. Two Docs Imagineer toward the inside, and Tis Triumphant. Those three fastest as they go to the first turn. It is going to be Two Docs Imagineer and Tis Triumphant that go on best. Super Shoe sneaks through down along the inside of Commander Keith, out wide. Jackrabbit Quick 3 deep in his third. Round Copperhead Road starts to advance up on the extreme outside from the 6th position. It's a length and a half more than back to Giovanni's Promise.
Thanks, Robert.
3 more back to end. The Oscar goes, and Buster is the early trainer.
Usually just Saturdays. It depends.
23 and 4. Opening quarter mile, Two Docs.
Sometimes I'll do more.
3/4 of a length. Tis Triumphant. Ralph Copperhead.
Lately, we've been doing once a week.
Colors up on the extreme outside now to put ahead into third and come after the leaders up front. Ralph Copperhead Road. Wesley Henry aggressive up the backstretch all the way up to put a nose in front.
But we have another show called Good Chalk, Bad Chalk. You have to check that out.
The Wings is fourth, 2.5 off the lead. Super Shoes, the favorite, stays toward the rail is fifth. Only 3 lengths off the paces. They bend into that far turn off of 47 and 4 opening half mile. Tis Triumphant is back in front. Round Copperhead Road after that long bid has lost a length and a half as Tis Triumphant tries to sneak away. Jackrabbit Quick now merges up into a clear-cut second. Super Shoes, Giovanni's Promise, Commander Keith. They're in that next flight trying to rally up. They got to come get Tis Triumphant. Tis Triumphant into the stretch now by 2. Jackrabbit Quick pushed along from second. Giovanni's Promise down the outside. Super Shoes now up into third, but still has 5 or 6 lengths to get to Tis Triumphant. Tis Triumphant coming to the 16th pole, a 3-length lead. Jackrabbit Quick is second there, 5 clear of Super Shoes and all the rest. But inside the 16th, Tis Triumphant, Fernando de la Cruz going to go on to win it here by 4 in the end. Jackrabbit Quick was second. Third went to Super Shoes. There's a 3-horse photo for fourth between Raul Copperhead Road, Commander Keith, and Giovanni's Promise.
I mean, we can't do any better than that, right? We had the horses, right? Who got second, the 8 or 9? Nine, 1. Really close for fourth. I don't think I bet that right. Hopefully I bet the 3 to win. I didn't. I did everything 3-1. I'm glad you guys had that. 3-9-1. It's called Good Chalk, Bad Chalk, Robert. If you go to YouTube and put that in, you'll get all the notifications. You should get notifications on email anyways. Nice. Way to go. I will say this one looks like the real deal over at Aqueduct. It does. Looks good. But rail's not a great place to be. This horse seems to need the lead. I don't like the 6 at all. The 4 is going to have the lead. Maybe take a
stretch, kicks for home. What do you think now? Right there at second.
1 for fun, huh?
Mr. Phil and the red cap making up some late ground. Chestertown and also Tila's a fight, but Happy Medium is striding away for a final 1/8 of a mile. Happy Medium is 4 in front. What do you think now is in second? Battle's on here for third.
That's a really nice horse. Yeah.
Medium.
I just saw that, Christy. Thank you.
Wins it easily. What do you think now here for second? Chestertown and loves a.
All right, let's get out to Laurel Park. Yeah, so this horse, yes, is very fast.
3 minutes.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Laurel 4. We better look at the 5 carefully. Did he have this kind of advantage before? Oh, that's really kind of you to say, Robert. Thank you very much. So
Race 4 coming your way shortly. Did get a late scratch here of the number 2, Ivan. He was a favorite, so do make a...
So this horse didn't. So this, okay, had an easy lead against an easier group. The horse that won was 19% that day. And so you can see this horse is level, even though it's going to have such an easy lead for a while, its level probably isn't a 56. So I would probably lean against it on the win. All right, Kevin. So 2 was the one that was scratched. Okay. Unequivocal. It won nicely, no doubt about it, but this is a step up. Let's see if there's any changes.
Warm here right now. It's actually quite chilly. I'm well wrapped up, so not the best of signs. Although I do think that he seems to have calmed down a little bit here. Perhaps just a bit of pre-race jiggles or nerves getting to him. Based on the body of work that he comes into with this, I do respect
this starter allowance race really came up tough, and you can see it's a 56 group. Last time it was a 50, and the horse ran 4th at 5%. Now it's 2%, so I wouldn't use the 8.
Does that free him
Go
up to
poke
perhaps be
the bear.
best horse in terms of his
4%,
ability as well as his late close? He's toppled Iwan before.
20-1 on the morning line, currently 5-1. The EquinEdge morning line was 5-1. Holy hell, look at that. Wow. I probably wouldn't ignore this horse. Yeah, if you throw out that last race, something happened in that last race. I don't know. 3 can probably run here. This horse seems light here. The 4. I haven't seen that, Scott. I've looked at it more than anybody. I don't think the 5 can win this race. I'm going to throw it out. I think it's too tough. I think it's between these 3 horses for sure. 1, 3, 6, 7. And based on class, it would be the 6. Good spacing. This horse is probably 50% to win right now. If the system updated. And it's not updated yet. But we are going towards that.
Unequivocal is next, and Go Poke the Bear.
We're going to have updated. Everything's going to update really quickly here, probably in the next couple of months.
The field as they run past the 7 ace. Here's Alpha Q blazing along with speed, opening up 3 on Crush It. Alpha Q's up top, leads the way in the opening quarter, 23.68. Now an ever expanding 5-6 length lead. Crush It is in second, and Brickbat Go Poke the Bear out of the clear from fourth. Hashtag Winning is fifth, about 9 from the front. They're back to Unequivocal, and they can't take it anymore. With 5 furlongs left to go, Alpha Q pours on the speed. Alpha Q's up top, about 5 clear. Heading for the far turn run now, 4.5 furlongs left to go. Gang of 3 with Crush It and Brickbat in that group. And then Go Poke the
Bear.
About to be joined
This
by
is day 19. Tomorrow's the last day of it. 20 straight days. You should absolutely do it. It's called the Incurable Diseases Cleanse by Dr. Scholl's. John, highly recommend it.
In the blue cap on the outside as Alpha Q tries to hang on to that lead. And Hashtag Winning's come to the front. There too is in between horses Brickbat, who's also fighting on. And also Go Poke the Bear. It's at the back, can't take it anymore.
Gary.
Tries to rally wide. They're at the top of the stretch, making the turn in 6 furlongs, a minute 14.69. And it's Hashtag Winning up top.
Look at the 4 coming from dead last.
Take it anymore on the outside. Rallies of the
Didn't see that one.
Can't take it anymore from Hashtag Winning just in front. From third, Go Poke the Bear to the inside. Unequivocal is 16 to go. Hashtag Winning fights back on the inside and can't take it anymore. Photo finish up and down. Photo. Hashtag Winning.
That's really close. I have no idea. We're going to get out to Gulfstream Park. It looked like a dead heat to me. All right. 3 horse. Remember, I told you I really like this horse today. I think this horse is twice put back-to-back races together too. Did the 6 get it, Robert? It did? So what did we do on that ticket we did? 2, 3, 9, 10, right? I'm assuming. Now, to be fair, I gave a $125 ticket, so probably not everybody played that. We're not going to have replays for a while, and they won't be free, unfortunately, because it's very expensive to put that on our website. I wish I could, though, Anthony. But I'm thinking that we probably will have replays on the site in probably a couple of months, Anthony. I wish I could just put them on there for no charge. 4 minutes. Gary, I have to stick with the Gulfstream Park race. But I'll try to get over there immediately, okay? The class of the race. Okay, well, I like the 2, 3, 9, 10 for sure. Those are the horses I like the best. So, look at this horse has burned a lot of money. I don't know that this is the same horse, but this horse tries. I'm not going to be surprised if the 7 is right there. This horse is best being on the lead, and it's going to be pressing the 3, but I don't think it's as fast. 3's going, so that could kill the 10 off a little bit. 9 horse can rate and seems to have a little bit of class. I honestly, for me, I like the 3 to win, and I think that maybe the 7 could get up. I think 7 is likely to be second or third in the money, but I'm going to bet the 3 to win.
Sweet Melania, she got away in good shape. She's now third. Down at the rail, it's in a
What's
hurry,
up, Greg?
between horses by La Babia. Very wide on that first turn was Alm's blue colors trying to work over under Louis Sires with Classic Lady just inside her. And it's a length and a half back to Princess Causeway. She races ahead of Keeper of Time. Summering is 3 wide, while third last. Second last, Kelsey's Cross. The early trailer, Dawn's Dancer. The early leader is Shifty She, and she throttles open here. Look at Shifty She kick on. She's open 5 over Sweet Melania, who rates her own trip well. Second in a hurry is their third. Alms on the far outside is racing a joint fourth alongside Quiet Company. Classic Lady is toward the rail. And it's a well-held Princess Causeway. She starts to make some decisions with Summering on her outside. A gap of another 3 to La Babia, 3 wide, and Dawn's Dancer. Trying to rally from the back here is Kelsey's Cross as they round the far turn. 48-4 for the opening half mile. Shifty She did so much early. She still has the lead. Johnny V has hold of Sweet Melania, who's up alongside second. In a hurry's in range third. Summering rallies from the back, and they're at the top.
You can tell that Johnny V has a lot of confidence in the 10 right now.
An eighth of a mile more to get. Sweet Melania, Johnny V gets serious, and now she's in front. And victory, the Swanee River to Sweet Melania. She wins by a neck.
3 ran
she
huge.
Fought her every step of the way. She ended up second. Oh.
Not good enough. Let's get out to Oaklawn Park for a pick 4. Okay. So that's kind of what I would do over at Oaklawn, Gary. Horse popped up at Laurel race number 5. We've got one at race number 5 over at Tampa as well. We are going to go over the pick 6 at Gulfstream Park, Denise. Yep.
They're at the post.
Yep. Got the pick 5. Nice. And pick 3 and pick 4. Wow.
Slightly crafty and rolled a narrow roll. Lose Arrow.
Yeah.
And Cheeky Boy in the center. At the rail, Macho Appeal. Lord M's on the move. Dancing Rocket inside of
nice.
Cyber Monday and Doc Irwin.
Nice, you guys.
Risky Situation, and the trailer is Pure Iron. No, there's a trailer even further behind that, and that's Other Times. Rolled a narrow roll. The leader into the far turn. It's a 2-length advantage over Lord M, who's run up into second. Macho Appeal and Lose Arrow are together third and fourth and 3 from the front, with Dancing Rocket just outside. 3 lengths further back to Slightly Crafty, another 2 to Cyber Monday. Doc Irwin is moving at the rail for Travis Wales. Here's Dark Irwin with momentum. 4 back to Risky Situation, Cheeky Boy, Pure Iron, and far behind is Other Times, and Rolled the Narrow Roll is about to be joined by Lord M from the outside. Doc Irwin continues to move up. He's in the center of the racetrack and on the move. Others with chances are Dancing Rocket, Macho Appeal, and Lose Arrow. Lord M has taken the lead, but here comes Doc Irwin through from
first time start of the 7 horse. There we go.
And Doc Irwin has taken over the lead. Lord M is second. Risky Situation.
7-11. 5, it looks like. All right, good way to start. 5-1, first time starter.
Slightly crafty and lose arrow.
Nice. Top GSR as well. Yep, top GSR. Nice. All right, there we go. Okay, Fairgrounds race number 1. There seems to be some speed in here. Now, speed kills speed for sure, but this horse is also moving up in class. So I know it's fast, but 6 is going, 2 is probably going, 1's going to go. That really leaves us with pretty easy handicapping here if it plays out the way it should. 3, 4, and 7, who are all, by the way, top EquinEdge picks. 3 is 4-5, 4 horses 5-1, 7's 9-1 though. Let's take a look at this horse. So cutting back in distance. So it looks like this horse had trouble last time out. I have a feeling this horse will run better here. Look at 2 back. Against 9 other horses, the horse got 3rd while dueling from the inside. This horse clearly can run. Clearly can run. All right, so over at Tampa Bay, race number 5. Let's see here. The 8 horse popped up. All right. Gold Watch. Laurel race number 5. 2 horses popped up, the 1 and 5. And Hawthorne race number 2, the 1. Okay. Pick 5, 273. Okay. Not bad.
And 28.
They're at the gate over at Fairgrounds. Not sure why this is not popping up, but I'm going to refresh my screen. A lot of speed in here. Three, 4, and 7. So
Flock Point blasting out of there. Good speed from Prime Interest Rate. W ranges up on the far outside, while Bambo Cat has inside position. The chasing 3 has Flock Point. Race to the front for Jose Riquelme. Going past the half-mile pole, Aguda Shah is next in fifth. From the inside, Kingston Street and Grand Priority is outside that. At the 3.5, it's Fluff Point's lead. Fluff Point out in front of Prime Interest Straight, and W is a wide third with inside 3 furlongs to go. And Fluff Point remains the overall leader. Then to the inside is Bembo Cat in fourth, Aguda Shah in the yellow silks. Grand Priority is wide of the Wildcat Blue, and Kingston Street trails. The maiden sprint here in the Saturday openers, they straighten for home. It's Fluff Point. Fluff Point in front still. From a chasing Prime Interest Rate, W needs the lift. For the inside is Benbow Cat.
Wow, five's going to pull it off.
Inside charge.
That's speed, huh?
Boxing on. Here's the inside Kingston Street. In the meantime, it's still Fluff Point. Chased home by Grand Priority, who's coming with a long run for out of his skitza. Here's Grand Priority.
Get up, Ford.
Grand Priority.
Oh!
Big time. Fluff Point was second to Dula Shaw third. Then with Bembo Cat.
Ah! Ah! All right, Aqueduct race number 5. I think there's a late pick 5 you guys want to do. All right, let's look at that. So close, so close. Tampa Bay race number 5. We got to check that out as well. That's a nice hit. Okay. Nobody's really getting any play. So let's just assume Bold Journey's gonna win that race. The 9 horse, Iron Lion and Zion, look at my note, had an 86 pace number and broke dead last and still won that race by 2 3/4 lengths. That's a good note. 8-1 on the morning line. The EquinEdge morning line is 6-1. And the top win percentage is that horse at 14%. And we know the horse is good. I don't know. I say we take a chance and we single that horse. Just, it's a risk, but if it could pay off. Regenerate. And now it's going to spread out some more. So sometimes all you have to do is just make one positive change, but I'm not leaving out the top pace number here and this one. So no. This horse might need the lead for its best, so we'll get rid of that one. We're not going to use that one. We're not going to use that one. So it's using all the right horses. No. So I'd probably recommend that, ideally. That. So you could do a daily double, also 7-9, right? Because the 7 is 8-1 or 9 is 8-1 in the morning line. Seven, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. No, 8. 3, 5, 6, 9, 11. 3, 5, 6, 9. 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 12, 13, 6, 12, 13. All right. Tampa Bay race number 5 is coming up. Don't forget, we have the 8 horse, so you can bet the 8 horse over at Tampa Bay. That's the AQ play, Robert. Okay, Tampa Bay, the 8 horse popped up, but that's the play at AQ, and maybe a daily double 7-9 as well. Okay, and let's look at Tampa Bay. We got Laurel coming up in 5 minutes from now, 9 minutes from now. Excuse me. So the horse that popped up is this 8 horse here, Gold Watch. And it's a hard read. It's just dropping in class. Very hard read. Camacho jumps aboard off of the 5 horse, who I didn't like. This horse, no. I mean, I do think you need to consider this 4 horse on lightly raced and could improve in its 5th start. I think it's going to be on the lead most likely. But the 1 horse, well, yeah, there's going to be some speed in this race. I think there's some speed, and the horse that gets the first run is the 8. Hey, David. Tampa Bay's off. Let me know how that 8 does over at Tampa Bay, please. Pick 5. So we need the 7 horse here.
Devil's Edge led forward.
So we're going to go out to Laurel Park next. 8 got second.
Burt.
Thank you. Thanks, Scott.
Raw Courage.
The 12 romped.
Infeasible to the outside.
Thank you. Okay. Let's get this 7 home.
All in line. All set. And they're off. Hopping in there at the start was Benchwalk at the back of the field. Speed from the far outside, Raw Courage. And also there is Our Son Jake. And emerging from in between horses, it's Bold Journey. Bold Journey's got the lead. At the rail here is Golden Code. That one's going to secure second with Our Son Jake. Just having to check slightly there was Golden Code, who's now back to third. Towards the outside is Raw Courage. Now in 5th, that's Boss Ship. And behind them, that's Infeasible out in the center of the racetrack. Towards the back of the field, Silent Running. This outside of Clash AJ. Then comes Devil's Edge. That one's followed by Benchwalk. Under drive is Burt. The trailer is Court Banker. It's all Bold Journey, Jose Ortiz. They're 2.5 in front. Golden Code is now in the clear, continues to pursue this runner. There's Raw Courage in third. Losing some ground was Our Son Jake. Infeasible is not making up the ground, is still now 6-7 off the lead. Top of the stretch.
It's a nice horse.
Bold Journey went 46.
He's choking the horse.
Half-mile time and does it very nicely up front. Here comes a run to the outside from Raw Courage, to the outside of Golden Code as their second and third, 8 to go. It's still Bold Journey finding on the front end. From the back of the field is Silent Running, but they're all battling for the minors here. It is all Bold Journey. Got to the front and Bold Journey.
7-3-11. 7-3-11.
For second, Raw Courage. Late run, Our Son Jake. Did we rally to grab 4th in 1 minute 10?
All right, let's get out to Laurel Park, race number 5. All right, we're doing good today. We're doing good. Let's get the 9 to win the next race at Aqueduct, huh? All right, Laurel, race number 5. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have to sweat that one, did we? So this second time starter is completely dead on the board. I've never seen this before. It says win percentage and there's no GSR or no win percentage on this horse. That is the weirdest thing. Never seen that before. Okay. This is pretty much what I do all day long. I'll see stuff like that, and I'll send it over to John and Brad. And I like to do it on the spot like that because I don't forget. So these are the little things that we improve on the site that you guys don't see, and you shouldn't. It needs to just be seamless for you guys. So no, on the past performances, Ken, see this GSR is blank, and the win percentage is not there as well. Bliss, this is a first-time starter getting bet. I mean, it's and the top EquinEdge pick as well. Here's a horse that's a first-time starter. It's the second EquinEdge pick. This horse could most likely run 30%, second EquinEdge pick, and top GSR. EquinEdge long or morning line of 5-1 as well. I mean, I would, and the horse is getting bet. I would imagine this horse can run. Thanks, Ken. Okay, let's see here. Trash Talking Larry been burning money. This horse has 0 speed. 12-1. I mean, it's shown it can finish. It was 7-2 on the morning line, but 10-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. The horse is 12-1. They're going into the gate. I mean, I would just, my guess is one of the first-time starters is going to win. The 3 is the type of horse I'd put in the superfecta and key it in the 4th spot.
Vinny.
Aqueduct race number 6.
Trash Talking Larry.
But the system pulled up both the 1 and the 5 in this race, so both first-time starters. That's interesting.
Love my budget. From and Husky Wow Wow.
Hawthorne was the 1 horse.
And they're off.
5 and 1 both just broke okay.
Also, Vinny in between horses. Bliss this now emerging with a narrow lead. Bliss this.
But 5's clearly talented, gets the lead. And there's not, the horses in this race are not good. So my guess is that this 1 horse, or the 5 horse, is a runner. Meaning it can finish the race. Because there's nothing in here.
First to last, rolling past the half-mile pole. Husky Wow Wow on the outside with a nice spin out toward Bliss this. They're head-to-head for the lead.
Wow, and the 9 passes them like it's standing still. And 1's not running.
Husky Wow Wow takes over from Bliss this midpoint of the turn. Length and a half, almost 2 in front now. From drops back in 3rd position. Between horses, Senator Kelly is willing to move and now moving into 3rd position. They're followed to the inside. Next in line is Vinny, and they're into the stretch. And Husky Wow Wow clear by 3 and sent on for the line. Opening up now 4 under a drive. Senator Kelly with a bull bid into 2nd. From Bliss this, it's Husky Wow Wow in front by 5. Senator Kelly's running a nice one, but it's Husky Wow Wow. Husky Wow Wow by 5. A dazzling
you got
Husky
it, Jared.
Wow Wow to win
nice.
it clear from Senator Kelly.
Yeah, I would. I watched the 1 the entire time, and this 1 can run. I would watch the 1 next time out. I put a note on it. I think they gave this horse the race. All right, excuse me. Let's see here. Okay. Gulfstream Park 6. So let's do a pick 6. So look, 9-5 on the morning line odds makers and 7-1 on the EquinEdge. So I'm going to try to beat this horse. I think the race between the 1 and the 3. 4 horses, the EquinEdge second pick. And it's just burns so much money. So I'm going to suggest 1 and 3. A lot of speed in here. So what I say about this horse? Didn't love the rail. Then faced really tough competition last time out. This is just a much, much easier group in here. And the horse can come from behind. Bill Mott. This horse's style is to be closer to the pace, and there's just a lot of speed. This horse, believe it or not, if the favorite doesn't run, it could be the 7. I'm gonna suggest this. As crazy as this sounds, I'm gonna do 3-7. The EquinEdge long shot as well. So the 1 horse's style is to be on or near the lead, and the 2 horse needs the lead. So that, and the 1's on the rail, so it might not bode well for the 1 with the 2 in there, which could set it up for this horse that's the EquinEdge morning line of even money, and the 6 horse, Fearless. But I don't like that it was 49% and 35% in the last couple of races and lost. Don't like that. I don't think this horse wants to win. Same thing here. Look at this, 53% on this horse and 27% on this horse and didn't win. South Bend. Wow, what a rough race. This is not an easy race. I'm going to suggest covering an all in that race, except for the 3. And maybe look at the 3. Hold on. No. So the 12 horse from the 9 hole, Space Traveler. Been racing in grade 1s. This is a grade 2. This horse, tough read on the 8. This horse has no speed, and it's got the 12 hole. That's ugly. That's an ugly race, I'll tell you right now. 25%, and on the outside post, like you could see a price in there. King Guillermo doesn't seem good enough to me, but what about trying to beat the favorites in here? Or maybe just using the Scotty picks. What about a tone? Lightly raced, 5 wins. Maybe this horse is going to be good enough to win a grade 2. Right? Maybe. This is such an ugly race. I would recommend something like that. And then you could cut back in this 10th race. As far as a vertical goes,
Rainbow Six pool is blasted past the $285,000 mark, on our way to $300,000 in the Rainbow Six, with a field of 6 in the Rampart next.
the one got second. These horses are running. So I like the 1 and the 3 in here. Golden Watch got second. Jesus. Oaklawn Park, race number 3, the 5 horse. 9-2. Could go gate to wire. That horse is getting heavily bet.
The horses are at the gate. It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 6, the Rampart, 43rd edition of this race at a 1-mile trip.
Unfortunately, the 5 horse, for those of us that back the 5, are getting a 39-1 shot that's dueling with us in the 5. So the 5 is history.
She is 9-5 alongside Allworthy. It's 5-2 for Dream Marie. Queen Nakia is a 9-2.
Horse has 0 heart.
Long shot Grandbaby going forward, and then the gray daughter of Gradar, Dream Marie, will complete the line. The Rampart at 1 mile. They're in the gate. Racing in the Rampart. Sent from the inside, Allworthy with Dance Doro moving to her. Up on the outside, Grandbaby won't be far away, but the leader will be Dance Doro as they link up with the main course. Grandbaby on the outside, Allworthy driving through at the rail. Far outside in Dream Marie. Alvarado wants her close early. The early trailer is Queen Nakia. Out of the chute, onto the main track. Dance Doro leads for Jaramillo and leads by a neck. Barrios keeps the pressure on with Grandbaby in second. Allworthy, white blinkers moving through under
that bad horse right there.
Third alongside the gray Dream Marie, who's out in the center. 2 back to Don't Get Cozy, and the early trailer is Queen Nakia. Quarter time, reasonable enough, 23-4, 5 furlongs yet to go.
8-6-5. Did we have the 8 in the pick 5? The late pick 5?
Dream Marie's out in the center while racing in 4th, and Don't Get Cozy, and Queen Nakia is still far back. The opening half mile was 45-4. They leap the backstretch and move on to the far turn in the Rampart. Dance Doro still clear a length and a quarter. Allworthy at the rails, now trying to challenge for second. Grandbaby's alongside her. Junior Alvarado trying to get Dream Marie to shift gears. She's 4th while covering ground. 2 back to a rail running Queen Nakia. Don't Get Cozy at the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4 in Dance Doro's favor in 109.4. Dream Marie just got floated into the parking lot, so Dance Doro just 1/8 of a mile from home and 4 on top. Allworthy is second, Queen Nakia, and Don't Get Cozy showing some late interest. Don't Get Cozy tries to reach Dance Doro. Dance Doro close to home on a clear lead, and she's the Rampart winner. Dance
Well, we got the
Doro,
one we
almost
wanted.
two in the end.
3, 2,
Second,
1.
Don't Get Cozy. Third, Allworthy. Fourth, Queen Nakia. Then Grandbaby.
That was the Aqueduct, Gary. Did we have that horse? Did we use it in the pick 5? Didn't we do a pick 5? You singled that horse? Wow. I forget what we did. What did we do at Oaklawn? Didn't we do one? 2 and 8. With 7, 8, 11. No, it doesn't look like. EquinEdge morning line is 6 to 1 as well. Oh, see, what happens is when you get a lot of asterisks like this, and almost anything can happen. It makes me, then I would put notes on these horses that should run good and they don't run good. Like the 9 is an example. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the 3's good. We want the 3. Okay. So Aqueduct race number 6. And we have whom? Okay, race number 6. And we've got the 9. We need the 9. Iron Lion and Zion. How about this horse? The 1. I mean, I recognize that this horse is fast, but it's going from a 46 SOR to a 64 SOR. And the 2's fast, and it's right next to the 1. I don't think we did, Christy. I don't know. I don't know what we did. I thought we did something at Oaklawn Park, but I can't find it. I know one thing. We need the 9 here. Iron, Lion, and Zion. Okay. So how can we play a trifecta? 6 Gino. Let's look. So at this level, see, look at, you see how the horse came from behind against a 54 SOR group, right? And now it's, but it doesn't at this level. It didn't run terrible getting 6th place here, but I mean, it lost by 2 lengths. But now it's not that great, right? It's also an overlay 9 to 1. Also, it's dropping 72 to 57 in GSR, which is 15 points. So, I mean, I don't love the 6. Gulfstream Park 7. Yeah, I'm leaning against that horse. Looks like they're still in the paddock at Aqueduct. You guys see that? I wonder why. This was such an impressive effort. Tampa Bay race number 6. So Aqueduct. So I don't really like the 6 horse. At Aqueduct. Although the system popped it up, right? It came in on the email, but I don't, it's not my type of horse. So this is the New York Stallion Stakes. And they're on the track. And you know what the 2's going to do. 2's going. You know, the 1's live, obviously, getting hammered. So we can only hope that the 2 horse can. Oh, it was a shoe repair, Nick. Thank you. We can only hope that the 2 horse can bother the 1 horse and show a bunch of speed. That's the hope. And then you get down to this horse here, 9. We'll see. Yeah, I agree. I don't think you can ignore the 2 at 9-1. I would agree. I know one thing, this horse is being sent. That I know. I guess the thing I don't like is last time it faced 4 other horses. So, but it's going. So this horse had an 86 pace number and broke dead last. So this horse is much faster. So what's going to happen is from that 9 hole, I'm guessing you're going to see the jockey, we know the horse can rate, is going to sit in the second flight of horses behind the 1 and 2 and maybe whoever might else go. That's what I'm guessing. But the 2's going to be, the 9's going to be way closer to the pace if it breaks good. Five to 1 right now. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to play this. Is that the 1 or the 8? I mean, these horses look good. The 1 looks good. The 8 looked really good on the track. And that horse is a maiden. Do you see how many of these horses, when you look at Handy View, were 1%, 2%, 3% horses that actually get in the money? They don't win, but they're in the money, right? So when you're playing these maiden races, right, and you see these first-time starters, don't ignore them in the exotics, okay? The 8 looks really good on the track, no doubt. What about the 10 horse? EquinEdge's second pick. I think my only concern with the 10, it certainly doesn't look like a horse that needs the lead, right? They're at the gate too. I mean, I'm still on the 9. I know what I saw. And I don't think these horses are that strong in here. I don't think this is the strongest group, and that horse showed a lot of talent. So I'm going to do an exacta 9 all. I don't know who's going to be second. Actually, matter of fact, it's not going to do anything if I use that. So I'm going to take out the 1 and the 2. All right, let's get this 9 home.
Un Ojo to complete the lineup. Backs away. All in line. All set. And they're off. Unique Unions has speed. From in between horses, there's Gino, Kenner towards the outside, and also Bustin Pietre is in the early mix. Unique Unions with a neck in front. Bustin Pietre is tracking now in the third spot. Gets passed by Kenner to the outside. Plenty of pace on. Then comes the Purple Silks. That's Sturdad Pot. It's in the fourth position. Following that one is Gino in fifth. To the far outside there comes Un Ojo, is going to track into the sixth position. Following that one comes Maceta. In between horses, there is Iron Lion and Zion. Another gap of 5. Back to Hoboken Jack, who is making up some ground here with Hot Stepper in the trailer. Safalo's Mission on the front end. Unique Unions has a neck in front of Kenner, who applies the pressure right to the outside in second. Busted Pietre is tipped out wide here with a rally from third. Gino's got some run down towards the inside in fourth. Real wide rally here for Sturdad Pot. From the back, Un Ojo is trying to rally on with Iron Lion and Zion. The rest with a lot of running to do. It's still Unique Unions 46.48
Not running.
for a half-mile time in hand with a quarter-mile left to go. Unique Unions at the top of the stretch. Kenner continues to chase this leader. Here comes Gino, who's in the clear.
Oh, here
Gino is
comes the
coming after this
6.
leader who hugs the rail. Unique Unions, Gino, and here from the outside is Un Ojo.
Get up 6.
Ojo's got a rally. Gino in between horses. Unique Unions down towards the inside. They approach the 16th. Gino's put ahead in front. Here is Un Ojo. Un Ojo to the outside of Gino. Gino is very game. Gino
Wow.
gets the win. Un Ojo right to the outside in second.
Who
Then
knew?
came Unique Unions in a late rally from Hot Stepper in 1 minute 25.
9 did not run at all.
Seconds.
Sorry, guys. The 6 did. 10 didn't run, Nick. Wow. That's insane. So good. Unbelievable. All right, we got 2 minutes to Laurel Park. I'm going to stay with you guys through Gulfstream Park, race number 7. I know. It didn't run. No excuses at all. It didn't have any excuses. Okay, so This horse is not clearing here, so we can probably confidently eliminate the 1. This horse is 5%, needs the lead, not getting the lead either, so we can confidently eliminate the 5. Doesn't look good enough. Not really a closer per se. Just doesn't look good. I would narrow it down to these horses. Hope has a name. So the horse's style, except for this race here at 5.5 furlongs, is to really be on the lead, and that was against an easier group. But this horse has been doing it so easily the last couple of races, and now it draws outside. But this is tougher for sure, and the 2 horse is fast. And when this 2 horse clears, it's tough. Is 10 going to let the 2 go? He might. And the 2 is the EquinEdge long shot. This horse has run its best races on the lead, the 3. So I'm not liking this horse. I just think this race sets up for the 9 tremendously. I think 9 over 210. 9 over 210. And I'm going to do a cover bet that the 2 horse might clear. So I'm going to cover myself to bet the 2 to win. Well, let's take a closer look. Fraudulent charge only raced 7 times, 1 win, 5 seconds, and 1/3. Been on the money in all 7 tries. And it's been close to the pace in these races. There's a lot of speed in here. So this horse is coming from behind. I think it sets up good for this horse, but it definitely seems to have an issue. But it tries every time. But I think it's going to run better having pace in front of it. We'll see. This 2 could go gate to wire. But the 10 can win too. The 10 looks like it can rate, and it's going to be in a perfect position, sitting off of the 2 possibly. But nine 2.
2 American Best was.
Yeah, we got the exact. We got the one we wanted as well, too, right? Race is over 9-2. I know. Well, that's why I got to turn the volume up on that. All right, so we got one more race here at Gulfstream Park. For me, anyways. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. You like Jaramillo here? I don't like him. No, I don't think no bueno. Too much. There's a lot of speed in here. I think it sets it up for one of these horses. Who did we play? I'm going to turn the volume up here so we don't miss. Oh, 4 minutes. Okay. We played in the pick 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Now, if you want to play a pick 5, you could do the exact same thing that we did. It's going to pop up the same thing, right? Now, you're not going to play $180 most likely, so you could cut back in race number 10 if you wanted. And just be right about your changes. That's all. Like, you could eliminate King Guillermo probably. But I thought in a wide open race where the 12 was 25% and the 12 was on the outside, it's just a wide open race. Maybe it was worth trying to beat the favorites, right? That was kind of my mindset. Happy holidays to you, Scott. Thank you very much. All right, you guys, my last race. And let's see if we can go out with a winner. We at least need one of these 4. I did use the 7, but I don't love the 7. But I did use it in the pick 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I know this 6-horse ran good last time out, but it literally has no speed, right? And look, it broke 12th, I know, but it has no speed, and that was against a 54 SOR group. This is a tougher group. What a tough race. I kind of lean towards the 11 a little bit. All right. Same to you, Greg. Thank you very much. Thanks, David. All right. Our last order of business. This horse stumbled to start last time out, got bet to 5-1. It's getting bet some. And there's You might want to look at Edwin Gonzalez aboard, gets off the 9. Sky Magician. You might want to look at this horse. Gets a good post. Maybe this horse runs a good race. I would look at the 8. I like the 11 some. I just don't like the post. Happy holidays, Denise. Over at Fairgrounds, the 1 horse. Okay. John, thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, okay? Be safe. All right. So I'm not going to be much help in here because I'm looking. I just don't love anything in here.
Approaching the start.
I think the 8 might run good.
Wager on the late pick 5.
I think this 7 Bronx Beauty is interesting at Gulfstream Park. Look at this. 17 races going 6 furlongs on the dirt, has 8 wins, 3 seconds, and 3/3.
The horses are at the gate.
I mean, pretty amazing.
Now post time. Lining up
Just a hard
again for
trier,
race number
6-year-old.
7, starting leg of today's late pick 5. First into line is Sovereign Warrior with Kitten Street and Great Blake. The next 2 to step forward.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's get this 8.
Now Mary Epler trained Backwoods Boogie. 3-1 co-favorites here. The 6 Star Weaver and the 7 Allegedly Perfect. Allegedly Perfect now a second choice behind Star Weaver, who's firm to 2-1.
6, 7, 10, 11.
Earth, red and black colors, getting ready to walk forward now.
I did 8 over 10, 11 exact just for a wager. The wide post of the 10, 11 I don't like. Happy holidays, Greg.
Super stable.
The 1 horse popped up at Fairgrounds, Tony.
Then Star Weaver.
What are you booming about, Jim? What happened?
Allegedly Perfect.
Boom where?
Berhanu.
Sure. Something happened at Oaklawn Park?
Tenacity Zip is in. Berhanu completes the line. About 5.5 furlongs on the all-weather to start today's late pick 5. Berhanu going up and in. All set. And they're off. From the center, Allegedly Perfect, well served at the start from Marcelino, who comes away in second. Moving up on the outside, Earth is split runners. He takes third. Backwoods Boogie is next. Moving up on the inside, that's King Street. He's into the top flight, wide on the course, but progressing Berhanu. He gets ahead of Tenacity's. Hurricane Hills toward the back of the field, and the 2 at the back are Star Weaver and Sovereign Warrior. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Allegedly Perfect is hooked and hooked hard. Earth looms up alongside from second. A gap of 3. Marcelino is there third. On the far outside and trying to rally now. There's a run from Hurricane Hill. Sky Magician tries to get a rally going while 7 lengths off the lead. Then Backwoods Boogie. Allegedly Perfect has been dueled into submission.
The weird ride by the 8.
Work to do. Marcelino takes aim. Backwoods Boogie.
Weird ride by the 8. Terrible ride.
Run from Great Blake.
This horse has had a lot of horse.
Takes aim at Earth, who's still in front from last. Starweaver charging hard.
Come on,
16
10, stay
to
up.
go. Earth is dead game, and he's fending off all challenges. It will be Earth to win it. Starweaver gets
10 to 1. That's a good hit.
Marcelino was third, then Great Blake and Berhanu for the.
It's a really good hit. Bobby, you got it, Bobby. I can't do it, but I'll remember. Happy holidays to you. What's up, Andrew? Thanks, Dan, very much. Oaklawn, what'd you get at Oaklawn? That's a good hit on the 10 for sure. E long shot, won at Oaklawn's race 4. Oh, this guy long shot got second, so it came in 6-5. Which pick 6, Nick? Are we talking? Are we talking about Gulfstream Park? Happy holidays to you, Mede. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to really try. I'm going to try. Oh, I'm Bobby. I'm glad to have you. Love having you on the chat too. Hope you have a great holiday. Yeah, this is the pick 6 that we played. Thank you, Jim. All right, thank you, Kevin. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I actually have some shopping to do still. So thank you, big thank you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. You guys are the best. This has been. I'm gonna try to do it from Spain, but if I don't, I just want to say my goodbyes and tell you how much we appreciate you. My team. I can't even thank you guys enough. Mike and Chris and Brad and John and Chris's team, the entire team. Really appreciate you guys. Jeff, we have an amazing team at EquinEdge. It's been an amazing year for EquinEdge as well. Thanks to you guys. And thanks for your love for EquinEdge. We have grown 4 times from when we started just a year ago, actually. I think we started like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And so it's been a tremendous growth. And we can't wait for next year. We've got a lot of big surprises for you all. It's going to be really great. This site is going to continue to get better, and the community just get closer and closer. We're hoping we can have some events too. Maybe if you can make plans. We had a pretty good turnout of people that showed up for the NHC this past year. The end of January, the last week in January, a lot of us are going to be over at the NHC. Of course, yours truly is qualified for it, so I'm going to play in that. Hopefully I can do well. And so hopefully you guys can make it, but come out there. It's at Bally's, and get a room out there. And we always get it like a little meetup and where everybody meets. So Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much. Yeah, the team is amazing. Thank you, Christy, Angela. Thank you, Chuck, like James, Anthony, if I missed you, Ken, Nick. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And stay safe, okay? And we'll hopefully have a show for you from Spain. Okay, ciao.